Ready Player One,
Yeah.
right? Where everything is just interactive in a virtual world and things like that. Like what Zuckerberg is doing with the metaverse.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's amazing. I mean,
Wow.
that's definitely gonna change. I'm actually, in a weird way, I'm kind of excited about it.
Oh, you, me, same. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm old, so well, let me not say old. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gen
Older.
X,
Right.
older.
Right.
So when
Older.
I think about it, it's like, it's good. But then when I saw, like, like you can be in a whole work environment, you can have a whole party, you can have a social event, and like everybody's there, their avatars there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Hey,
Yeah.
do you want a drink? Yeah, sure. I'll have some
Yo, whatever. You know what I mean? We at the
virtual
bar.
drinks are going on.
I'm having my drink right now. We chilling. We all hearing the same music. Visually, because of the Oculus, it looks like we're in a different area,
Mhm.
right?
Well, yeah.
I mean, not for
Well,
nothing. That shit sound cool as fuck.
well, let me tell you something. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that club promoter Prince and DJ Los is about to come back and throw, throw
Oh,
some metaverse parties, nigga.
yo,
Facts.
well, we gonna talk offline about that.
We
'Cause I got a
did-
whole. I'm not even BSing. I got a whole thing with
right, right.
right where we can
Like, yo, how many
incorporate.
people showed up last night? 1,000. These niggas was throwing Sheba everywhere. Drinks is only two sheaves.
Man, listen. All right, yeah, no. Right, we're gonna talk offline.
Offline,
Offline
offline.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't giving nobody no damn ideas on
No,
here.
no, we are not. Offline. Got a
Forget
whole
that.
book written down with shit. All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
What do
man.
you
Now,
think is going on today, man? Like today is just crazy in the crypto world, man. Like
it
everything
is.
is just all over the place. Sheep nosedived.
Yeah,
Let's talk about sheep. What do you think
let's
about
talk
sheep?
about it. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
So my issue is, right. You
Right.
had I think there was what 530. What?
Oh, real quick for those who don't know, right? Who are looking in? Shiba
Mm,
Inu is a
correct.
cryptocurrency built off
Correct.
of the Ethereum platform,
Correct.
right? And recently, what in the past month, has been doing parabolic numbers,
Correct. Yes.
right? All
Yeah.
right,
However, there was a discrepancy with the actual amount that was in circulation, right? I believe is like whether it's 300 and some odd trillion tokens versus 500 and some odd trillion tokens.
mhm,
So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on the Shiba Inu Twitter, they had put out that they would give out a billion um sheep, which I think adds up to like $180,000
okay,
to anyone that can show that they had any type of discrepancy with that they're claiming that the three and change is what it is. That what is it, the coin something that actually keeps track of what I can't think of the site right off of my head right
coin
now.
market cap.
Yes, Coin Market Cap.
Got
So Coin Market Cap signed up,
okay.
and yeah, it's been verified that it's 5 and change. Yeah, if you look on it now, you'll see that they adjusted
Oh
it.
yeah, oh yeah, they updated. I just see it right here now. Yeah,
The
five
funny
49.
the
Yep.
funny thing is that, to me, they were very vocal, right? When they were sure it was 3 and change, but
Right.
when they updated it on their site without even saying anything to anybody. Now,
Not a
I'm not
oops.
not a oops, my bad, we weren't, but
Miscalculation.
as a shareholder though, right? Because we're
Right.
shareholders.
We are. We are. If you own Shiba, yeah, you're technically a shareholder in that coin.
So being that when I bought in, it was my assumption, right,
Right.
that
Right.
there was only 300 and some odd trillion. So I put in whatever money I did.
Right.
In the regular markets, in the regulated markets, let me put that in there because stocks are regulated and stuff
Right.
like that. Normally, what they would have to do, right, there would be some an adjustment there, right?
Correct.
Which means that we should all have some extra sheep right now because, hey, you know what I'm saying? We marketed wrong to you.
Right.
So I think that that's the reason why we've seen a little bit of volatility in I mean, Shiba is still a great coin right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely testing. It got all the way down to the fives today, and I'm watching people selling off, and I'm just sitting there like, don't do it. Like this is all pre Robin Hood. I mean, I guess the Kraken thing's supposed to happen at some point,
Mhm.
maybe this week, maybe not. They kind of like,
Right.
but
Did you hear
It
about the supposed Tesla acceptance programming
of sheep.
of sheep
Yeah,
that's written in
yeah.
there? I
Is it
mean,
it is it I mean, is it solid in photo or is it hearsay?
it's hearsay. It's hearsay,
Mm,
right?
mm,
But pretty good hearsay, right? Like it was a whole
yeah,
screenshot of. I mean, if somebody's gonna actually go through a whole programming screen, which I guess for the clout, people would do that
would do that.
online,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
That's true. Yeah.
Uh, hell, I mean, I'll hold on to it just off the speculation alone,
Well, I'm
right?
definitely gonna hold on to it
Yeah,
because
of course.
I think that little I watched that Vitalik guy today. And it was the first time that I've seen the video, but I've never played it because he just I don't know. I'm not trying to say nothing bad
Face.
about the dude. He just looks.
Yeah, no, no, I
But I
get it.
played it today and I listened. I was
Great
like,
guy, but yeah.
oh yeah, like not for nothing. I mean, I even commented on the video. You know me, I love to comment on videos. But
You? No, get out.
nah, not
I
me.
can't see.
But I'm just like this nigga got gifted, you know what I mean? Half of the sheep that came out
Right,
burned 90, which he really didn't burn. It was put into a cold wallet, which
right.
I guess he was like they were smart with that because nobody really pays attention to their cold wallets, really, because that's just shit that's
It takes it off
parked.
the market, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He said others have tried to do the same and like right off rip, he'll take that out, be like, yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with that, whatever the case is. He was like, but this time, because I guess they put it to the cold wallet that is in Canada, and he had like half of the, I guess some of these passwords can be 60 digits long.
Wow.
So he had like 30 digits and he had half in Canada and half was on him. So by the time he found out about it, he had to ask his family to read out
The other
the
half,
other half so that he could access the wallet so that he can be like, okay. So he was like, yeah, I took some bread out. It was like I burned some and then I took basically almost $2 billion worth, right? Like I think like 1.6 billion or something like that,
right,
and
and he donated
donated
that, right?
yeah
Yeah,
to the India, and he did a bunch of other charities too from the
right,
other ones too.
right,
So I just made the comment that you know what I mean. It's crazy how for our generation we couldn't walk in their shoes personally, but we can take pleasure in the fact that we raise these people because at
right.
the end of the day, when you've got a kid, literally, right, compared to you, you know, me and you,
Oh, yeah.
who cares more about the people in the world than
Oh,
the
yeah.
governments that actually run them? I mean, you could look at him and call him weird or think he's, you know, some type of nerd or whatever he is. At the end of the day, he's just that one single act. He probably did more than all of us combined will ever do for anybody else in that entire life. It's a whole different, it's like, because the kid, let me just call him a kid. The kid's like, yeah, I was like, wow, this is a lot of money. What am I supposed to do with this? I know, I'll give it away and I'll burn the rest. It's like,
Bro, the kids
dude.
care. The kids care, right? Like, it
It's
sounds
scary.
crazy to say, but the kids
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Well,
Like, they
no,
know
the baby
that.
boomers don't.
Well, no, 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 no.
that that generation could give a shit about X,
No,
millennials, or
no.
Z's.
Yeah, they don't give 2 shits, and that's where most
Nobody.
of the racism is, so we kinda get where that going
Fact.
where that goes,
Fact.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
we talking about, like, oh, what's Ethereum guy, Vitalik, he's gotta be what, mid-20s? Let's say, so
Yeah.
mid-20s,
I mean, the
right?
nigga looked like he could be set. Is he mid-20s? I mean, the dude
I'm
looks.
totally guessing here. I have
Yeah,
no
maybe. I mean, fuck around. He's probably like 48, and we don't even know. You know,
no,
vodka. You need to drink more Russian vodka.
I doubt it. I doubt he's that old. But
Yeah.
no, seriously though, but when is it like when is enough? When that's the point that I want to get to where I'm like, nah, I got enough. Anything else that I get now, I'm giving it away. And I'm actually because what he put out a
Yeah.
release too after he got that sheet where he was like, for
Correct.
anybody else creating coins, do me a favor. Don't send me anything. I don't
Correct.
want to be a part of it. I don't want that responsibility.
Correct. It's
Right?
too
Like I
much.
don't,
Yeah.
bro.
That's
Anybody else?
crazy. I'd be like,
Anybody else
"Send it
our
to
age
me.
or
That's a
older, it's
check."
like, "Yo, give
He
it
just
here.
he
Give
just
it
basically
all
said,
here.
"Do not send me a check.
Don't
Do
do
not
not
just
not
dump
even
money into my bank account like
not
that.
even a check. Do not give me more billions of
More
dollars
billions of
'cause
dollars than I
I'm
need."
cool and I don't need no more.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So
Don't
if you send it to me, I'm just gonna lock it away and throw it away, and whoever buys it's gonna profit off it, and I'm just gonna donate the rest. And yo, not for nothing. Speaking of donations, Elon Musk on Twitter,
yeah. Yeah.
right? days ago, somebody hit him up saying, what was it? If he sold 6% or something like that, I don't remember the numbers exactly. No, it was 2% of his wealth. It would be $6 billion, and he could solve world
Oh, I
hunger.
saw that. Yeah.
Right?
That nigga
Homeboy
said,
came
make it
back saying,
public.
"Yo, if you
He
hit me
said,
with a public plan right now, I'll
right
sell
now,
my Tesla shares off rip, and you can have that dough."
you can have that, but I need to.
Nobody
Everybody
has
needs to see what you're doing with it.
why has nobody answered him yet?
Ain't nobody there like this
Right?
motherfucker. We call it because they don't understand. Like this crypto blockchain, you know what I mean, thing is completely different, man. It's a different animal.
The crypto blockchain thing is different. Again, though, I think it goes back to just Elon Musk being a different dude, right? Like he's
Correct.
from that crypto, and I love this whole crypto community. I
Oh,
love
they're
the
fucking
fact
awesome.
where
They're so supportive of each other.
I'm looking at people who are making hundreds of thousands, millions, and billions of dollars, literally,
Yeah.
and they all look and treat each other as the same.
Yeah. And with
It's
respect.
with
Yeah.
respect. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. It's a
Correct.
beautiful
Yes,
thing.
you have a great product. You have a great coin. Oh, it's great for the environment. Oh, we heard something's going on in India. You know what? Some people just shove some money in my wallet. I'm just gonna take that wallet. I'm gonna send it to them. I'm gonna send it to them.
Maybe they could
Yeah,
use it. They could
yeah,
help them.
yeah. Let me. You know what? Let me get a little smidget. Let me get a little smidget. All right. Scurry along with the rest.
And then, right? Because we're thinking about it as, that's just crazy. He's giving away money, right?
Giving
But
away money, right?
in the grander scheme of things, how smart is this? If you think that only 4% of the world is involved in crypto right now, to a very small percentage, right? Not 4% going all in.
Correct.
4% is just kind of dibbling dabbling in it.
Yeah, I got an extra $200. I'm not doing nothing with this week. Fuck it. Let me give it a shot. Yeah.
Now here you go, just giving out free crypto to everybody else who probably can't get, and now they have access to.
Correct.
So they're gonna try to find out how to spend it, how to get more, how to invest, maybe you're just spreading the information more to where now that 4% in another 2 years could damn well be 40%.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's why I'm saying with this whole thing that happened with Shiba and the market cap. I mean, why didn't they do a Vitalik move where they're just like, you know what? We're going to send X amount of dollars to all the wallets out there, to all the wallets that came in at the time where we know, like you and I would fall under that category right now.
Right.
Did we look at the market cap and base our purchase on the market cap? Yeah, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? We're like, okay, there's some volume here. It looks like there's some activity going on here, but we weren't like, okay, 362,448,000,000,000. You know what I mean? We didn't do that.
No.
So, but I mean,
the chart. Okay, yeah, I see it.
I wouldn't mind looking in there.
It's built off of, right? Ethereum, which is, I mean, that's a standard, right? So it's okay, cool. I'll rock with it.
Correct. And now that you made a mistake, I want to open up my Coinbase and go, what is this?
It would be great if they would make it right. However, with there being no SEC regulations and nothing like that, I mean, I don't expect it.
But the crypto community is different though, right? Because they operate with integrity.
True.
Without even any regulation, right? Sure, you've got your shady bunch out there that do the rug pulls, right? Like a lot of people, still think Bitcoin is a goddamn rug pull out there. You know what I mean? When you go up into the other, so they just think cryptocurrency on the whole is like, yeah, there's gonna come a time.
Oh, look, the Squid Game.
Yeah,
look what happened with that Squid Game's crypto, right? Where you put your money in, and then from what I was hearing, to even get it out, you had to transfer it to some other kind of marble thing. But to get the marble thing, to pay for it was even more than what you paid for the Squid Game coin. So
you stuck. Yeah.
You're stuck. And then and they run off with 2 point something million. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you know what? To me, and I mean, like, when I hear things like that, I don't think of Gen Z and I don't think of millennials. I think of some Gen Xers like us, or maybe even a baby boomer that's got, like, you know what I mean, some shady, you know, computer guys that'd be like, hey, let's put together a coin. I know a way we can get about two. I think of Donald Trump. You know what I mean? I know how I can rally up $2.5 million in about a week.
A Donald Trump Jr., right? Because he got sons. I'm sure his sons got sons. Like, I mean, somebody from that kind of
correct. Be like, Dad, if you think your hustle, something, check this out.
Right.
And get this, nobody goes to jail, you know. The money just goes away. Nobody doesn't even know who gets it.
Right. Absolutely.
I mean, you see it? No, you don't.
No, you don't. And now it's all ours.
And now it's all ours.
Yo, no,
Like,
it's crazy.
so when I think of that, like that's what I think of. I'm like, okay, to me, I mentally I separate it. I'm like, okay, that's a whole different group of people. Like
Right.
the group that we follow, you know what I mean? Like that we fell into the Doge, Ethereum, Bitcoin,
Well,
Cardano, Solana. Like, you know that those are people that, you know what I mean? They want it. If it doesn't have a utility, their goal is for it to eventually have a utility if it doesn't already have a utility or already, right?
one of the biggest things that drew me to Solana is that they have programmers and developers working on this coin
Mm,
24/7. There is always somebody working on it. There's always
working.
somebody trying to do something bigger and better and make it progressive and move further. And
Yeah.
not for nothing, if you look at it in the last 7 months, it shows.
Yeah.
It shows, right? It went from a $10 coin, if not
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
So what is it now?
Facts.
240? Damn
Yeah.
near?
Yeah. Yeah. It's up there. Solana is 238.34 and climbing. It's up 3.72% today.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And yeah, I think it damn near touched like it almost touched 250 earlier today. It was
Yeah.
like 240 something was high,
Yep,
right?
it sure did. Yeah.
Where
Mhm.
you had some analysts saying it probably wasn't going to hit 250 until the end of the year.
Dude,
The beginning
these
of
people
November,
out here, they just
right?
they just
And then,
annoy me with that because
well,
nobody knows crypto. I hate crypto specialists. I hate people that try to even do
there
tech
are no crypto special.
tech.
And I
Yeah,
love again, love the
yeah,
entire crypto world, BitBoy
yeah,
Crypto, Matt Wallace, Living with Lucy, Invest with
yeah.
Alan, love all everybody, right? But at
Facts.
the end of the day, all we're doing is guessing. We really
Yeah.
don't know. Right? Which is why
Mhm.
everybody says this isn't financial advice, because it's not.
Correct, because it's
It's
not.
not. 'Cause I don't want to
This is
tell you
for
go
this
all
is
in
for
on
entertainment purposes only. Meanwhile, there's
basically.
trillions of dollars being moved
Right?
over
I
this.
don't want to say, hey, go all in on Dogecoin, and
Yeah,
Dogecoin just don't move for the next 5 months, because for the last 5 months, Dogecoin hasn't moved.
hasn't moved. Yeah,
You know what
correct.
I'm saying?
But it did that
So,
before too. And then when the bitch moved, it
ooh,
moved.
it moved. Ooh, it
it,
moved.
it was like, you know what cryptocurrency is like? It's like a hibernating bear. It's like, yeah, man, I bought that and it's doing nothing. It's just sitting there. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know, I know, I know. And then eventually you get that call like, holy shit, what do I do? Do I sell? Do I buy more? Should I take it out? How far do you think it's gonna go? Nobody knows. I'm gonna check YouTube. They don't know either.
No, no.
I'm gonna look at the creator. They don't even know. That nobody.
Oh,
That's what
no.
I'm saying. Like I'll watch the technicals and all the breakdowns and what have you, and well, these are meme coins and these are utility coins and these are.
Right.
It's like at the end of the day, it's all driven off of what's actually being spoken about. These coins are all based off of people that literally are sick and tired of regulation and having other people's hands in their pockets. There's literally, I watched a program today. Not watched the program. You sent me a text today,
Mm.
and that information was
Yeah.
amazing and it made complete sense because it said for the people that invest in crypto or the crypto investors, you have the middle to rich that, you know what I mean, this is just another way of, you know,
Another stream
getting
of income.
additional money
Yep.
to be able to get other assets and of course also to be a part of something that could possibly be something. They've got the disposable income to say, you know what, I'm gonna fling $25,000 over there and see what it does, right?
Mhm.
But then what really struck me was when they said that the people that are really benefiting off of it are
Mhm.
your low income people that, you know, they're working a 9 to 5, you know, and
Right.
depending on what state you're from, like if you're in Florida, you're working a 9 to 5, chances are you're making about $12 an hour, right?
Right.
If you're working at the local Home Depot, McDonald's, whatever it is,
Right.
that adds up to about $400, four and change a week. You know what I mean? Take away taxes and all that, you're down into the threes. Once again, it's not financial advice or anything like that, but we all know that with the volatility of cryptocurrency, whether or not you're holding or whether or not you're day trading it or night trading it or whatever you want to call it or scalping it, whatever terminology you want to use, chances are if you've got enough money in it, right, and you're dealing with the right coins, well what is the right coin? Because you've got thousands of coins out there. So you
Yeah.
could literally wake up every day, look up, be like, okay, who is really moving today? Oh, Jesus Christ, look at the waves on this one. You know what I mean? It's going from 2 feet to 12 feet, back down to 2 feet, back up to 12 feet. I think that's the one I'm going to play with today. I got $300. This thing seems to be moving about up and down 10% every 2 hours.
Coinmarketcap.com.
That's
Literally.
it. There you
Go to
go.
coinmarketcap.com, right?
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
it even has you the trending coins, the
Yeah.
biggest gainers, the recently added, right?
Yeah.
And
That's a fact.
the users on there as
That's
well, so
a
you
fact.
know what
Yeah.
coins to stay away from.
Correct.
It gives you the list of coins from Granddaddy Bitcoin #1,
Yeah.
Ethereum, all the way down to whoever's coming up next, right?
Yes. Correct.
Like
Yes.
it'll run down every single coin, and it'll even tell you what exchange you could buy it off of.
Correct. Yes. And it actually is a great sense of. Is that the one that also does? Why is Squid Game still on there?
Well, because you still have people that hold on. They're holding those coins, right? Although it got rug pulled, so people still got them coins on there. I wonder if I got rug pulled on Moonrat. I wonder if Moonrat is still on there. Let me.
How? What would make you do a moon rat? I mean, well, let me not say anything because I still got Safe Moon. I got like about 16 million of that in them.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
seem to be
Secured Moonrat. It's still here. It's actually up 2%, which I don't even understand because it got rug pulled. But maybe somebody started another one. Who knows? But that's the thing with these cryptos, right? Because you can start it, pull it, start another one. Like again, it's not regulated.
Correct.
So
no, it's not.
it's always
And if
to
you do
know.
it fast enough on the right exchanges, you know what I'm saying? You can definitely, you know what I mean? It's for those of you out there that are doing a daily hustle, to me, like especially if it's an illegal hustle, it's like going back to us talking about Richie Porter, whether or not he was flinging heroin out the window at 3 o'clock in the morning because some dudes were trying to, you know what I mean, get him. My thing is that at the same token,
hold on, hey, let's even bring it let's bring it further more current, right? Fetty Wap. Why is Fetty Wap out there still involved with the drugs and the fentanyl, especially with the way fentanyl's taking people out, right?
Oh yeah, correct. Yeah.
Fentanyl bro, you were making $1 million a show at one point, right? I think his first or second year out, or the 2 years combined, he made like $4 million. He was making $1 million a show. You still got streets? Come on.
That shit is so whack, bro. You know what it is? It's because of this whole outside thing. This whole we outside. Like, yeah, the streets want you outside. At the end of the day, the streets always wins. For me personally, at the end of the day, I get it when you
learn? When are we gonna learn? Like that's my frustration with it, because it's like, we talk about this over and over again, and the streets and nothing good happens after 12, midnight, and this, that, and stay your ass in the house. There's so many ways. These teenagers are showing us how you can become millionaires and you don't even got to leave your house.
Meanwhile, there's an OG on the block still there. Like, I used to run this shit, right? You know how many packs I used to move over there? Like,
yeah. You know what? What I hate more than
cares, OG.
The thing I hate more than anything these days is what I used to be stories, or what we used to do stories. I can't stand those old time stories no more, man. Like even my own. I don't want to talk about what I used to do. I'm trying to make bigger and better, and let's move further.
You know why? Because for the first time in our lives, we actually have something tangible in front of us that
I'm holding on to Amazon in 1998 right now is the way I feel. And it's not going to take me to 2021 to cash out.
Yeah, correct. I mean, all we know, we can before the end of the year, we could sit here with for what we are holding. It could literally be a life-changing moment, can happen at any particular time.
Absolutely. And not could be. I mean, right?
Correct.
Time. Only thing is time, right? And that's the thing. That's the most important thing with the crypto world that I would love everybody to understand is, as much as you hear, wow, this guy put $8,000 into SHIB last year and it's worth 5.7 trillion right now. It's just crazy. Why can't I be that lucky? First off, 5.7 trillion sounds amazing, but that money's not in the market cap for that coin. So
he couldn't pull all of that if he wanted to. I
mean,
he wanted to crash the coin.
Even if he wanted to crash the coin, he's not pulling out 5.7 trillion. It's going to change his life. Whatever he does pull out, guaranteed, he's going to be well off. Him and generations will be well off for sure.
Correct.
However,
but I mean, even if he was an asshole and did that, Shiba's 40 billion right now. So you pull out your 5.7 billion out of there,
You're still not doing much, right?
you still ain't
Right.
do. Yeah, you might drop
And,
us a couple of digits. I'm gonna be pissed off for a little
well,
bit. Be
yeah,
like,
and again,
wow,
you're still talking about the actual liquidity of it. You know what I mean?
correct.
Like
Yeah,
that
correct.
money has to be there for them to be able to move it. Meaning the exchange that you're moving that money on
Correct.
has to have those
Has to
funds.
be able to have that, and they'll look
Oh
at you
yeah,
and be like,
you
we
may
don't
not
have
crash cheap,
5.7
but
billion.
what, you gonna crash Coinbase?
Correct. Yeah. You think Coinbase is going to allow you to crash them? They'll be like, we're sorry, our site's experiencing technical difficulties.
Why do you think Robinhood has
Please
not
try again
added?
later.
That's why Robinhood, they learned their lesson from Doge. As much money
From
as
those,
Robinhood made off of Doge, these
yeah,
last 5 months been hell because
yeah,
everybody been selling off of Doge. You
correct.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Mhm.
without having any other coin, and then it's like, well, do we want to put another coin? Yeah, we'll get that influx of money. But what happens when
Yeah,
everybody just fucking sells off? Now
yeah.
we holding the bag for that. So I
But
get it.
I think behind the scenes, because if you and I were billionaires right now, right? I'm talking
Right,
big billionaires. We talking Saudi Arabian money. You know what I mean?
right, right,
Not baby billions, not Donald Trump billions.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We talking big billions. And we like,
Generational
nigga,
billions. Yeah.
generational billions. Like, why wouldn't I go over to Robinhood niggas and be like, yo, let me partner with y'all? You know what I'm saying? I got you. Put the coin on there. You know what I mean? And yeah, we got the money to back you up in the event of those. I mean, there's money there.
I
You mean to
mean,
tell me there's no mega billionaire out there that's looking at and
who,
how
who's
think
to
about a
say?
Saudi Arabian prince that does that, and for the poorer people in his country, right?
Mhm,
That
mhm.
now have access to a coin that because he's backing it and it's on Robinhood platform and these other platforms now, they're also able to have their version of wealth. Obviously, not getting to his level, but
Right.
definitely making his country look a lot better now because now, you know what I mean? There's money flowing through it, through
Well,
cryptocurrency that he
here
backs up.
here's the thing with that, right? Because cryptocurrency is, excuse me, cryptocurrency is supposed to be decentralized. So
Correct.
now if you get, which this is the catch 22, right? It's
Yep.
supposed to be decentralized, meaning that we own everything and it's all going through everybody's computers and
Correct.
government no interference. However,
Can't touch it.
we only have but so much money.
Mm.
Consumers, people, ourselves, right? So we need those financial investors. We need the governments to actually invest and get involved.
Correct. We do need some, which is what
But
we've been
they're not
seeing within the past year, though, right?
right. But here's the
They're
problem,
trying
though.
to.
They're
Yeah.
not only going to take 20% and still leave the 80% to the people. They're
Nope.
going to take 80% and
And
try
try
to
to leave
leave
20.
20% to the people,
Correct.
which
Because
means
that's
at
always what they
some
do.
point this will be centralized again, right?
Correct. So right now
So
is the moment to be able to get your riches off of it because not to say that you won't be able to get your riches later. It's going to be that much more difficult. It's probably going to cost you more, but you could probably still at least maintain some decent revenue or get some decent money like a regular stock out there that takes 5, 6, 7 years to grow, and your $1,000 eventually
right,
becomes $15,000 7 years down the line, and so on and so forth. You
right,
know what I mean?
right. I mean,
Yeah.
it's at the infancy stage to where we can still see something go 7,000% up in a year or
Yeah.
less, right?
Yeah.
Which we have with Sheeb, with Doge, even. I mean,
Correct.
to date, I think Doge year to date is still up about 7,000%, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken,
yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
right?
Doge is definitely up there. Yeah. Let me check and see. We see where Doge is at near the
Yeah.
date.
See what the percentage is. It's in the thousands. I know that.
Yeah.
2,000, 7,000, something like that.
Yeah.
It's in the thousands for sure.
Yeah.
So either way, you're hedging your bet to where now you look at any cryptocurrency on that front page of coinmarketcap.com,
Yeah.
right? Any cryptocurrency that's been here from last year. I
Yeah.
guarantee you every cryptocurrency other than maybe actually let's do 5 years. Every cryptocurrency other than maybe Litecoin has
Mhm.
gone up in
Yeah.
value. Right, because
Yes.
Litecoin started high. It started like I remember seeing it like 430 a few years
Yeah.
ago, and it just dropped and never hit that again.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, inflation, silent killer, right? If you didn't get a raise of 5 to 10% in the last year, you're actually losing money right now
Every single year. Yeah. Facts.
every
Yeah.
year, right?
So basically, you're getting closer to poverty, not pulling away
Yeah,
from it. Yeah.
the
Facts.
government printed $9 trillion last year. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, well, having a lot of us grow up watching that too, hence the reason why a lot of us are the way we are, wanting to be
Of course,
entrepreneurs and things like that. We've watched our parents and grandparents lose money as they get older.
right,
Some of them even having to come out of retirement to get, you know what I mean, to still work and things of that nature.
Oh yeah.
Because I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
that's where it goes, where there's a lot of people that are like, oh well, you don't trust in government. Or it's not about having trust in government, it's about having trust in yourself and your own capabilities, and being able to see what you see and hear what you hear, not what you're told. Like, we
Even
live
with
through
the
that.
even with the trust in government though, right? They're saying
Yeah,
about what 2035, if not sooner, Social Security is gonna be done.
it's a done dollar. Yeah, this
So
this could be a social security. I
let
mean,
me ask you a question then.
yeah,
Working people, why are we still paying Social Security? Why are we still paying into it? It's not going to pay
absolutely.
us back. So right now, all you're telling us we're doing is we're paying for the people who are currently on it,
Yeah, and then
right?
you'll
Which
try to figure out
that
something
don't-
for us later, right?
right. Which
Maybe
we all know is not going to
it's
be
not going to
anything
happen.
figured
Correct.
out. It's going to
Yeah,
be, hey, we told you guys 10 years ago. You should have
absolutely.
taken preparations for this.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Which is what people are doing now. And now you're trying to basically punish them for that, because at the end of the day, if you've got two, three, or four Ethereums, or if had the capabilities when the price was right to grab yourself 2 or 3 Bitcoins, yeah,
Right.
that's one hell of a social security. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That you've got
Oh,
coming up.
and let me just say this too, also for anybody watching, you see Bitcoin right now at what 63,000, 64,000, somewhere
Oh
around
yeah,
there.
that shit is just between that and Ethereum, I don't even know what to say. Them shits just keep
I
breaking
know
their
I know it looks crazy. They're breaking all the
uh,
ATHs, right? All the
yeah, they
all-time highs.
sure are.
They're going.
Mhm.
I mean, Bitcoin's probably going to end the year at about 95,000 to $100,000,
I
right?
would say that's doable. And
Right.
if it does, because when Bitcoin runs up, so does everybody else,
Oh yeah,
right? You know
everybody
what I'm
else is
saying?
for sure. So
Everybody
we
else
still ain't even
follows.
seeing that $10,000 a coin for
Correct.
definitely, right?
Yes, correct. Mhm.
Now, here's the thing that I love. Coinbase.
Yeah,
If you own whatever you own in Bitcoin, they'll give you a loan off of that.
correct.
3 days ago, it was they'll give you a loan up to $100,000 per Bitcoin.
Per Bitcoin. Okay.
Per Bitcoin. I think yesterday or the day before, they upped it to $1 million per Bitcoin owned. You can take a loan out through Coinbase for up to
Wow.
$1 million per Bitcoin owned, paying yourself back at 8%, similar to a 401k without
Mm.
any of the paperwork. Now, let me ask you this question. Would
Mm.
Coinbase put that out there if they didn't see Bitcoin doing some parabolic shit in the next 3 to 5
Numbers.
years?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Like,
I
why
mean,
put that on paper and say, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna give you $1 million off top. Just have your Bitcoin,"
correct.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's like you just said, right? You just said that, you know what I mean? Most of what we're playing with right now is only a small fraction of the population that is really testing the waters with it. This isn't their 401ks. This isn't their whole paycheck or their mortgage payment. This is, all right, I've been hearing about this crypto shit. Let me take a couple $100 and put it over here. Whatever your disposable income is, $20, 200, 200,000. I don't know. Depends on your financial, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you've got going on. So, how, as a company like Coinbase, you know what I mean, not look at that and say, you know what? Shit, we got the funds, we got the capabilities to do that. Yeah, go ahead. We'll give you the
Yeah.
loan on that. You know what I
And
mean? It's no biggie.
how smart is that now, right? So as Coinbase
Banks are
now
pissed off.
huh? Oh, bang, 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 banks are
Bank,
pissed off, sure.
banks would be pissed off. Like, yeah, we need your assets. We need to. You have a house, car. You got a 401k. You own any stocks, any bonds, what have you. Yeah. Oh, your credit score is only 680. Yeah, I worked really hard to get it up there. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to get you approved. Like, really?
Yeah, but it's my 401k, it's my money.
Yeah, it's my yeah, yeah, no.
You know,
What's
I'm
what's
sorry.
what's your zip code again? Yeah, let me check the file here. Yeah,
You're
we
a
don't
higher risk. I know we said we'd give you 49.7%, but you fall into the
but
33% category. Sorry.
yeah, you're on the other side of the track, buddy. Yeah, and
Oh,
we've capped out on those loans for the month. We've already helped your kind.
and on top of that, with the 401k, right? You get
Yeah,
at least with mine. If
yeah.
you take out a personal loan from your 401k, they give you 5 years to pay it back at 10% interest.
Mm,
If you're taking it out for a house, you have to
mm,
show proof of, pre-approval. You're already in contract for this house is
mm.
what the paperwork is what you got to show.
Gotcha.
And then you can apply for the loan, and at that point they stretch it out to 10 years at 8% payback.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
Versus Coinbase's solution.
which I'm just saying, hey, here go my Bitcoin. As it runs up, I'm just going to take a loan out whenever I need, pay it back
Correct.
whenever you know what I'm saying, pay it back
Correct.
when it's due, and just keep. And the beautiful thing is, you don't lose your asset. You don't have to sell your Bitcoin. You're
You don't
holding
have to
on
sell.
to it.
Yeah,
So you
correct.
can literally, this is a generational wealth, right? Like you
Yes,
can use this as a house, right? How people use
correct.
houses and take loans and off their house and pay whatever, but it's off your phone. It's
Yeah,
on the
well, that's what most of us, unfortunately, when we're taught in the public schools or what have you, we don't get that level of education. You get,
oh, they don't teach financial advice in
yeah,
school.
no,
They don't.
no, no.
They,
You
they
you
teach
you would
us
have to be
to
able to get to the state. That's why
they
when we were
teach us how to
younger,
be institutionalized in school. They
correct,
train us to be either factory workers or prison
correct,
cellmates.
correct, yeah,
Unfortunately, I mean
yeah.
that's what it is, right?
Correct, and they don't really want you to get to college, you know what I mean?
No,
They
no.
love it if you play sports, they love
Right.
it if you get in
Or
the
I mean, maybe
entertainment
they
or
do.
anything like that.
Maybe they do. Maybe they do want you to go to college so you can take out these exorbitant amount of loans and then come out and not
That's
find a
about it.
job.
Yeah, yeah,
And now
no,
here we
that's a
go.
fact. No, it just happened, and did I just lose?
Oh shit!
I think my
They go to
bill
light.
just they got a light that I didn't pay the light bill, god damn it.
God. Well, now all your screens are on, so you did pay the light
Shiva.
bill.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe that bulb finally gave out, so it's gonna be Ethereum after dark. Are you ready for Ethereum after dark?
Oh yeah, this,
Yeah.
this got dark real quick.
It got dark real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Show me your Shiba Inu. Polka dot. Polka dot. Take my soul. Take my Solana. Oh shit. Oh
Oh
man. God damn it.
yo,
But yeah,
it's
man, it's
yeah,
exciting times though, man. It really is,
it is.
man.
It
I'm
is.
really I'm really definitely turned up on all of it. I'm glad that we're a
Yeah.
part of it.
Oh,
I
for sure.
just seeing what's taking place today though is just, you know what I mean? It's been
Yeah.
a little stressful, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, stressful
Watching
in which way? Watching which one?
which with the Shiba thing, like I said, even without regulation, I've noticed that, you know what I mean, there's rules, but there's no rules. There's almost like there's ethical and moral
How
rules
about
that are
how
wrapped up
about
into crypto.
no? How about we give them time, right?
Yeah,
If you have this qualm with them, I'm sure you're not the only one, right?
I'm
If
sure
you
I'm not
look
either.
on Reddit or whatever, I'm sure some Reddit people probably saying the same things, right?
Right. Yeah.
Again, Sheep is a reputable coin. It was built
Mhm.
off the Ethereum platform.
Right.
The speculation that it may be accepted by Tesla, right? Like they're gonna
Mhm.
have to get this shit together if they're gonna want to go mainstream like that, right? The same way
Correct.
that Doge had to get his shit together, and Doge is also working with Ethereum, right? There is an Ethereum
Correct.
bridge that's
Correct.
coming out, and supposedly Doge hopefully is going to be accepted by Tesla as well, along with
Correct.
Bitcoin again, right? So I mean,
Correct.
who knows what
Yeah.
the end of this year is going to look like? And that's only three that is in speculation. What if he throws Ethereum in there? What if he throws Solana in there?
Yeah,
Right?
that's a fact. Yeah,
Because
that's a
remember,
fact.
Elon Musk, his one thing for turning down Bitcoin is because it wasn't clean energy and it wasn't efficient and things like that.
Correct. Didn't
I
match his brand.
haven't found a more efficient coin than Solana myself, right?
Yeah.
Whether I'm moving it from wallet to wallet, I'm transferring, I'm buying, like the fees are so low,
Yeah.
and the speed is quick. Like 5-10 minutes, I can
Yeah.
send any amount of Solana to wherever
Yeah.
wallet. 5-10 minutes
Gotcha.
is there, and it's only going to cost me 0.0005 of a
Mm.
Solana, right?
Wow.
Whether it's $300 or $3,500,
Wow.
that
Okay.
price has never changed,
Hmm.
right?
Wow. I didn't know that. Okay.
So now, if I'm looking at Solana and Cardano, which I love still, I'm still a big fan on ADA, and I'm heavy on ADA too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen like the smart contracts hasn't come out yet. I don't
Right.
see them really heavy in the NFT game yet,
Right. Like to
right?
see that
So
more heavy, being that NFT is taken off so much.
right,
Yeah. Yeah.
right, and my thing is, all right, if ADA is going to be more of the business coin,
Mhm.
maybe that's more of a 3-year plan coin then, right? Because that's not going to
Gotcha.
happen no time soon, right? If
Gotcha.
you're talking about Wall Street's going to take a coin over,
Gotcha.
maybe it's going to be ADA, da da da. Solana has
So is
that.
that something that you keep your money in now, or do you move it over to something else
Oh,
and
nah, I think
make some profit on it?
we
Yeah,
always buy and hold, bro. Because I mean, look,
yeah,
not for nothing, Cardano's still moving, right? When I
correct.
started buying Cardano, I was trying to get it under $1. I have never. My
Yeah,
lowest buy-in point has been $1.01.
gotcha. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
close enough. You're like, "Ah, I got to pull the trigger."
$1.01, and my highest buy has been like when it hit that $3. I kept buying. I was just buying Solana. So I'm somewhere in the middle right now. As it's in the middle, I'm in the middle also. So I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna hold and I'm gonna wait it out, and
Yeah, see
a
what I do.
year, 3 years, 5 years, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it because I do believe in ADA. I do believe in Solana for sure. I think Solana it's going to be the quiet Ethereum killer because nobody's
gotcha.
really talking about it as far as its possibilities and the scalability of the coin.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But just look at the movement of it for the past 3 months.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it
yeah,
literally went from the 25th coin up to what is it now? 3, 4, 4? No, 5.
yeah, yeah. It's coin.
4th.
Where's it? At? Yeah,
Yeah.
4.
It's the 4th
Yeah.
coin right now.
Mhm.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. No, it's definitely moving, man. I mean, yeah, we're getting up there, bro. Cardano, XRP,
Yeah, no,
Brooklyn.
hey, look,
Brooklyn.
it's exciting times. It's and
Mhm.
my thing too is I don't want to sell any coins if I don't have to. The only way I'm gonna sell personally is if I
Yeah,
need some money, right? So when I get paid on Friday, I'm waiting for that Monday dip,
yeah,
right? That Monday morning dip around 10:30, 11 o'clock.
correct.
When that dip come, I go shopping,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been
And that's
the cycle for like the last 3-4 months.
yeah. Well,
You know,
because you know what's to come. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right,
why wouldn't you? Yeah.
not for nothing. Thankfully, it's been working, right? Some
Yes.
weeks, not really, because
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
bear market.
Well,
It's been rough.
even if you calculate the losses versus the gains, I mean the gains,
The
it's
gains
yeah.
outweigh the
The
losses
losses.
exponentially.
I don't even know how to even explain that to people out there. It's like,
Exponentially. Yeah.
you might jump in and throw your first $300, and the next thing you know, you're down to like 150 on a coin, and you're like, Jesus, what the hell did I do? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, keep
Yeah.
buying in. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep, whichever one, like just like how we discussed yesterday, at the end of the day, coin market cap top 20, you can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really
not to
can't.
say that nothing can happen with those coins, but out
I'd
of the
even put
thousands of coins that's out there,
I'd
if
even
you've
put
made it to the top 20 points, there's a very, you know what
no,
I mean?
but even aside from the top 20, P,
Yeah,
honestly, because we are so new in this, I'd put the
yeah,
first page.
yeah,
Look at the first page on coin marketcap.com and
yeah.
just
Let's see how
pick,
far down it goes on the
just
first
pick.
page. Let's see.
Right? I think it
Okay,
right.
so top 100 then, because yeah, it's
All right, so
100 per page.
do me a
Okay.
favor. Look at Decentraland. Look at Decentraland
Mhm.
and look at what that's been doing in the last week or two.
Where's the Central Land? What position is it in?
Um,
I'm scrolling down. I'm down to the 50s now. It's got to be doing good because
it's number
I'm
40. It's number 40,
number 40. There we are. Oh wow,
right?
259.90%, 7 days.
Come on, man.
Damn. At
Now,
$2.77.
now you got
So if you're
Decentraland.
taking your $300 check, bought some Decentraland a week ago, you'd have what's that? It says 300%. So you'd have almost 12. Let's just call it a grand. Let's call it a
Yeah,
grand.
yeah. So thankfully, last week I heard about
Oh,
Decentraland when Zuckerberg was throwing out the Metaverse shit, right?
yeah.
And Decentraland and Smooth Love Potion is another one that they're linked together. I threw a couple
Mm.
dollars into Decentraland last week, and then when it made
Yeah.
that spike, I'm like, ooh,
You're like,
right?
that's
2 days
nice.
later, 2 days later, Invest with
Yeah.
Allen is like, this is why you need 350 Decentraland coins. I'm like, ooh, that's the second time I beat him. I beat him on Solana, and I beat him on Decentraland.
Mm. Investment Allen ain't bad, but sometimes he's off too.
Again, this is all
Sometimes a
speculation,
little off. But yeah,
right?
it
And
is spec. So you can't really
and the
hold
only
it to
reason
him.
why we know is because his shit's being recorded. Think about how many
Correct.
moves we made that we were off on or wrong on or pulled out too quick on, or you know what I mean? Like,
That's
man,
a fact. Yeah.
not for
Somebody
nothing,
could have said the same thing, but like, you guys suck. You guys told me to, like, yo, first of all, we didn't tell you to do shit.
bro.
Second of all,
The amount of sheep that I was holding
yeah,
before I started selling off, before the run.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
ooh. But again, patience with me is my thing, right? Like
Correct.
that,
Yeah.
which is why I'm not a safe moon holder anymore.
Mm.
'Cause I'm like, yeah, no.
I'm holding my safe more.
No,
I have
it makes sense.
you know what I mean?
It
I
makes
bet
sense for you.
you had a lot more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
got
No, no. It
if
makes
I
sense.
pull now, it's like, all right, well, you know what? Screw
Right.
these 16 million safe
Let
moons.
me take this
I'm taking my
$30 and put it into one chain link. No.
don't insult me. It's $75. Thank you very much for my 16 million.
And that's 2 chain links.
So go there. Decentraland that. Actually, when I think about it now, I'd probably be better off moving it to
Moving over to the central land.
At least I'd have $400 now.
Oh my God. Yeah, but yo. But yeah,
It's just
yo,
that you never know. So like my
you
thing
never
is
know.
that for
And
any of
but
these,
this is the thing though. This is why you never know though, because it's still everything is in formation, right?
yeah, correct.
When you hear crypto
Especially the dot
is in its
zeros, right?
when you
Especially
hear
the dot zeros.
well, yeah, yeah, of course, the dot zeros, right? But not
Yeah.
even though. I mean, look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum
Mm.
Classic is still at $55. Ethereum Classic hit what 175? You're telling me Ethereum Classic can't hit 500?
Yeah, that's true. It's just
Especially
when though. That shit
especially
seems
when
like it's like the
especially when
turtle.
Ethereum stops becomes unmineable, right? Because when they do that switch, you can't mine Ethereum no more. So
Oh,
everybody with all these crazy miners and
yeah.
Bitcoin's gonna run out in a minute, right? Like,
Yeah, facts.
what you gonna be mining after that? Now you got to come back. You got to come back to the Ethereum Classics, the Litecoins, the you know what I'm saying, like all the original coins, right? So I think that's when you're gonna see the surge of those again, which probably may not have a time of the year, something like that.
I'll tell you what, I wish I had held on to more of my crypto.com coins. I didn't know that shit was gonna move like that either.
Oh, I
I
told you.
mean,
I told you.
it's been doing. I mean, look, just this week it did another 40% this week.
And I told you that.
I mean,
I told you that, cuzzo. Yo, speculation is that coin, because it is a platform coin, like the BNB coin.
but it's like
Hey, look at this. Beginning of the year, right? When
I'm all about that crypto, nigga. I don't do the bubs.
when you
For those of you that want to bring the streets inside, we got B's and C's on this side too. I'm just saying, you ain't got to be in the streets killing each other. You could actually just
stay home and make money, right?
Stay home and make money and still throw up the B's or the C's, whichever one you want to throw up.
On the crypto, call that shit Bripto. Don't nobody really give a shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we trying to go to the moon, baby.
It's all about that Bripto, nigga.
Nah, that ass too. But that BNB coin, right? The Binance coin. Earlier this year, when because remember you got me in the crypto, right? So when I started getting all these platforms opened up and everything, BNB coin, I'm looking at it. It's, I saw BNB coin at $40.
Yeah,
$40. If I would have just took $1,000 and threw it there and just left it.
That's the crazy thing, right? It's not hit or miss, because it's only hit or miss for those quick come ups. Yeah.
It's only hit or miss for those that sell. For those that want to buy and hold, it's literally hit. Wait 3 years. Hit.
Yeah. They were like, oh, glad I kept my $1,000 in there.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, imagine everybody that invested. Like I said, like we were saying, right? Shout out to Astrid. I love you, Astrid. But damn you. 2018, bro. If we would have got down on Coinbase like Astrid did.
and you call her a friend?
Nah, best friend. I mean,
with friends like that, who needs enemies? Jesus.
It's like you're sitting on a winning lotto ticket, but you just don't know it. Right? If you don't understand it, I guess. And right? And again, 2018. People don't understand crypto now in 2021, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean,
2018.
and I understand that because they got so much, not for nothing though. You jump on YouTube. That's why I started doing the other channel too. I was like, you know what? I just want to be able to just say some simple shit and leave it there,
That's it.
and
That's
not
it.
be negative about it because there's so much. Like there was one I watched today. I cursed his ass out really good because he was talking about Shiba, how it's just a complete farce and it's a scam coin. And I mean, he had no basis behind it. So my response is, you have no clue how crypto works, right?
Right.
How do you call something a scam coin that made it onto the top 10?
Was he a
So
Bitcoin
tell me
maxi?
that
That's
that's
usually
got to be
those.
just clickbait. That's
That's
got
usually those that do that, right? It's like a
yeah,
Bitcoin maxi. Well, no, Bitcoin is it. That's the
yeah.
only thing. That's the only real
Oh
crypto.
yeah, Bitcoin
And
and
I'm not
Ethereum.
fucking with nobody else. Well, no, those Bitcoin maxis don't even F with Ethereum. It's just like,
Yeah.
no, I'm Bitcoin all day, every day. This is
Well,
it.
good for you. You had the money to buy Bitcoin, but at the end of the day, the rest of us got to buy some Dogecoin. Let it hit 150,000 and then buy some goddamn Bitcoin. Okay. Don't tell me you got rich dudes that are like, yeah, yeah.
Yo,
You know what? You would be better off just buying a fraction at a time.
yeah.
Buy $10 worth of Bitcoin a week. Like, why for
Hey,
you, nigga?
this
But
is
no.
the new stunt in wealth, right? Like
Yeah.
we spoke about it too. When you look on Twitter, you look at
No.
Jay-Z's profile, the Belfort dude, the Wolf of Wall
Yeah.
Street, right? Like all of these guys have NFTs, digital fucking things as their
Oh yeah, they got it.
as
Yeah.
their avatar.
Yeah, absolutely. What's Jay-Z's words? So what's his avatar? What the one with the little dreads on it?
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
that like
yeah,
a
yeah.
good like I think like
I
a
think that's
7 million or eight
something
million
like
dollar
that.
avatar? Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that's the new stunt in wealth. It's like, hey, look, we ain't coming outside no more,
We ain't coming outside no more. Be like, oh, cute. You
right?
got a new Benz? Oh, what are those? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, red
that,
mount.
that,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you're
that's cool.
wasting
Yeah,
your fiat money on a
yeah.
car and rims,
And for and sneakers. Oh, you bought your
right?
girl a Birkin. Did you take a look at my avatar?
Yeah, look at my
No.
avatar. Yeah,
Why would
yeah,
I look at your avatar? That's 7 million.
that's 7 mil. Hey, oh, and yeah, I'll meet up with you. I'm gonna Uber because it's cheap.
Yeah, yeah, I'll meet up. And guess what? You see that avatar you looked at by next week? Probably be worth 8.
Yo, come on, man.
Like, yeah,
Come on, man.
it's a different flex. This generation has changed the flex, and I like it.
I love it.
I
I
think we're
love
gonna
this
go from
generation.
the
Look, I don't know because
I just
there's
want to
only
start seeing hip hop videos and niggas not throwing money and bitches shaking their ass anymore. I want the background to be like this, computers and graphs and like them flinging coins at each other, like
it's
pow, pow. You know
it's
what I'm saying? Like
it's coming. You're gonna have people just throwing coins
you're
out.
just throwing coins. There you go. That's how you
Throwing
do it.
coins. And take
Tell the-
another one.
and take it. That's how you flex out here. That's how you flex out here. People don't know, boy.
That
They
ass,
don't know.
man. Nah, I
But
love it though.
by the way, that shirt is something. That shirt is very
Oh,
nice.
thank
There.
you,
That shirt
brother.
is very
Thanks,
nice.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
go that off of Amazon. Hey, maybe we'll get an Amazon what you call it,
yeah.
sponsorship. You know what I
Or
mean?
maybe if Will's watching, hey, Will and Fendi, I believe
Man,
he's also in the shirt game. Like
absolutely. Yeah, call them out.
yeah, apparently you guys don't realize that there's a huge community that rallies against cryptocurrencies that would love to have some creative crypto shirts.
Bro,
Um,
I've been asking Will to do this. I've sent him images.
yeah.
I'm like, let's just get get some
Okay.
things going. Yes,
Okay.
and I ain't see you. I ain't see a thing yet. I ain't. Oh, you sent it? Damn, send it
Mm,
again.
mm,
He's just not interested in
no.
crypto.
It's okay, brother. We'll go to printify.com.
Or,
We'll upload our images.
or Tea Republic, or
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? They'll do all the distribution. Sure. I guess we'll let them take the profits, but not for
right,
nothing.
right.
This is definitely something that a lot of people, this is how people brag.
Oh,
This is the bragging rights. This is to say that I'm a step above the rest. And it's a conversation piece. This is how it gets spread. This is how the information gets spread. Somebody, because when I see somebody with a crypto shirt, any kind of crypto shirt, I'm like, all right, cool. You're in the now.
remember the idea book I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
got all sorts of Bitcoin and Dogecoin, and
All
asked me
right.
about Bitcoin. These are just
Oh,
stickers I got on the
nice.
outside of the joint, right? And
Yeah.
why ideas just going here, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's again, I'll take this out with me wherever
Correct.
I'm at, and
Correct.
it sparks conversation, like you said. And
Correct.
not for nothing. I want to spark that conversation. I will
Yes.
talk about crypto all day, every
I'd
day,
rather talk about that than anything else.
anything else.
Yeah, that's the crazy
Anything else.
thing. Yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
well, already I'm not a sports dude like that. I'll talk about a final game or what have you.
Right, right, right.
I like cars and motorcycles too. I might engage in a little conversation with you about some new car that's coming out or what have you, but
Right.
nothing drives the same amount. Once you get once you get blockchain and once you get cryptocurrency, there's nothing that gets your heart pumping, drives your imagination wild, because at the end of the day, this is, even though a lot of it is speculative,
Mhm.
there's tons of people out there that their lives have been literally changed. There's people that while we were in lockdown, including me, now, I didn't hit no big numbers, but at the end of the day, for being limited on the income coming in and waiting for a tax return that just never showed up, cryptocurrency literally saved the day for me.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It actually, and unfortunately, because I had to touch those funds, I could have been one of the ones that said, "Yeah, Dogecoin got me 6 digits, Dogecoin got me 7 digits," but
Right.
instead, I did have to, going back to the whole day trading and scalping or what have you, and going back to what you said, the real money is in holding. Now, can you sit there and scalp and day trade and make a couple $100 a day? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can absolutely pay your bills on a bad day. You know what I mean? You might bring in, maybe 30, 40, $50, but then you got a day where you bring in 500, 600, $700. But each time you're flipping that coin back and forth, but you can
Right.
sell it as many times as you like. You're losing, you know what I mean? At the end, if you started off with 1,000,000 coins that you were flipping, next thing you know, you notice, you're like, wow, I only got 350,000 of them left. And now
Right.
that means tomorrow I'm only gonna be able to flip, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna end up making less tomorrow than I did today. Maybe I'm gonna have to kick some. Maybe I don't take all this money out. Maybe
Right.
I just take a little bit of what I actually need to pay whatever bill, that gets done. But yeah, I mean, it's it's an exciting conversation to have because it's the future. And I think that anyone that sits there and brushes this to the side has
Oh,
got to
you don't get
be,
lost. You don't get
yeah,
lost.
I mean, you got
Yeah,
the biggest billionaires on the planet talking about it, the biggest companies talking about it. I mean, the money that's moving in this, I mean, is just
absolutely.
it's phenomenal, and it keeps every day it does something new. And I get it. Most people like, okay, well, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. But this is not something that's too good to be true. This is something that the only thing that's going to prevent you from making any real money from it is your own ignorance and your own expectation.
I
No,
mean, that
you're
was
not going to put in
that's
a hundred.
though, right?
Well, well, you're gonna have your people that are like, yeah, well, if that guy put in 8,000 and got 5.7 billion, well, I'll put in $100 and maybe in a year it'll be worth 32 million. It's like, yeah, no, buddy.
Which
It's
is why I tell
possible in a year your $100 is $10 too.
which is why I tell everybody, dollar cost average every week,
Correct.
whatever you could afford to put in,
Put in. Yeah.
forget about it. Set it, forget it, right? Like,
Mhm.
you don't look at it, you don't touch it unless you need it. Treat it
Correct.
like your 401k. No,
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
probably the only person that I know, and I am the only person that I know that religiously checks his 401k weekly. I just wanna
Wow.
see, 'cause I'm checking the market, right? I wanna see what the
Correct.
market's doing,
Want to see what it's doing. Yeah.
and because I can't invest in individual stock, it's all funds and mutual funds and things like that. If a
Correct.
mutual fund is going down, I need to know so I can move my bread and
Move
try
it
to
up.
do
Facts.
something
Yeah.
else with it. Because
Yeah. Whereas most people don't even pay attention to that.
you don't
Yeah.
even pay attention, right? Because in my 401k, I have been always going aggressive. Because my thing is,
Yeah.
I just want as much money as possible. Yeah, I get it. The market's gonna suck sometimes. 2008, holy shit, took a hit, right?
Yeah.
Like
Correct.
everybody did. But
Yeah. But you bounce back
bounce
at the
back,
end of
go
the day.
back,
Yeah.
bounce back,
Correct.
go back.
Yeah.
My thing was, all right, well, what am I gonna put my money in now? Whatever I got left to where I can make the most of it, you know?
Correct. Correct.
And
Yes.
yeah, man, just again, I wish I knew more of the crypto game back then, right?
Yeah.
Like even in 2015, 18, hell,
Correct. Because
3
it
years
did
ago,
exist.
whatever. It
It's just that
exists.
it probably would have been more. For me, Robinhood was a great introduction to to it because
Oh,
it simplified it. You know what I
yo,
mean?
shout out
But
to Robinhood. I don't
yeah,
care what
yeah.
anybody
I
says
don't
about
care what
Robinhood.
anybody
'Cause I
says
have my own
either way.
qualms with Robinhood also.
Me
However,
too.
Robinhood makes everything so easy,
Correct. Yes.
right?
And it
So simple.
And it encourages you to then now you download the other, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
apps, and you
yeah.
take your time learning those, and then you somehow end up back on Robinhood. And then something shitty might happen in Robinhood, and you'd be like, you know what, I got to go back to this Weeble shit and really figure this out, because
Yeah,
what
yeah,
just happened just now really pissed me. Because you remember, but they all do it. We now know that they all do. It wasn't
they
nothing
all do it.
specific to Robinhood
Right,
when Doge was running up and it was
right,
freezing, and it was like, oh, we're doing maintenance, and it was like, oh, conveniently when it's at 69 cents, sure.
right, right. Hey, BNB platform had
Yeah,
that flash crash with Bitcoin last week,
correct,
right? Where it
correct,
went down to $8,000. So if you had a
correct.
set buy-in for
Buy-in, ain't that
9,000,
crazy?
10,000, you could have picked up a BNB, and they would have had to give you that because
Give you that. Now, see, now that's a learning point. Now, who would actually think to do that? Like, yo,
just
somebody
because,
set that. Oh, well,
yeah,
that's never going to
we just said
happen.
it. It's never gonna
You're
happen.
right.
You never know. You never
Yeah,
know.
but you
Because
never
remember,
know. Yeah,
all these platforms own a certain amount of coins. And if
correct,
they're saying, hey, yeah, we can cover all of this, they got to cover it. So somebody
correct,
sell, they got
correct.
to get that money.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That
That's a
money got to
fact.
go, baby.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
Yeah,
And again, it's not regulated yet. So
correct.
ain't none of this shit
We have
illegal.
to get to it before the regulation even starts. You know what I mean? Like
Which is
that's
why
that's a real opportunity. This
this,
is the time. Yeah.
I mean, shit, the time was a year ago. This is the time. The time, I mean,
Time was 5 years ago. The time was 9 years ago. I mean,
right?
the time literally, it's
The
like,
only thing I know is we are coming close to where the time is running out.
yeah, that's a fact. Because now it's big
Right?
money in here, and
Listen,
before it was just us paying attention to it. Now we got the
listen.
big boys paying
If
attention to it
if
now.
anybody thinks that crypto is still going to stay dormant for 3 years
Yeah,
and nothing's going to happen, that
yeah,
you're
they're nuts. They're
nah,
nuts. Yeah,
nah.
yeah.
I
Just
would
the
rather,
NFT movement alone. I mean, look what happened with NFT in less than a year.
oh my god.
NFTs popped off October of last year, bro. It's literally been a year.
Can we talk about the billion-dollar corporations that are in NFTs right now?
Oh yeah.
Did you
Ain't
see
that crazy?
McDonald's? Did you see
Yes.
McDonald's releasing their McRib
They're only absolutely, yeah.
NFT?
NFT. Yeah. And it's gonna sell off. It's gonna make some money.
Did you see Nike?
I didn't see Nike.
Nike, what they do? They put patents out on Air Jordan, the Air Force Ones, all
Oh,
of
let
their
me do.
Nike brands,
Mhm.
right? The top sneakers
Yeah.
for NFT purposes. They're gonna
Shit.
have Nikes and Jordans as NFTs, bro.
That's what's up.
Sneakers.
Yeah. And that, my friends, is how you
Now,
go back. You get your
let me ask
Walmart brand shoes and you wear those and
no,
you
no,
keep.
let me ask you this now. Let me ask you this. Now we coming into the metaverse, right?
Yeah.
And you saw the other things Zuckerberg put out where he had like, oh, I put on my own outfit and I'll meet up with my friends and my friends could look however they want to look or whatever,
However
whatever.
they want to. Yeah, correct.
Hey,
Wow.
if you own some NFT Jordans, you telling me you could actually put that on as an outfit
Getting that? Yeah, that's
in
bad as
this
shit.
virtual world and
That's
just
a
go
new
and
that's a new level of gaming. That's gaming 2.0. That's gaming 10.0, bro. That's
listen,
like you really.
I don't care what anybody else says about Zuckerberg, Musk, the Amazon dude,
Them dudes are
Bezos,
all brilliant. They're
right?
brilliant, man. Yeah.
Kathy Woods.
Mhm.
Don't bet against them. Like they know. They know.
Correct. From the time they mention something, you can sit there and
They
go, you
know.
know what? That's
Yeah.
stupid. You're like, you know what?
But
You
before it was
probably
coming out, that would have taken out any other company. What did
correct.
Facebook do? Oh shit,
Yeah.
we crashed for a day. Oh
Yeah.
hey, look, we're gonna change our name to Metaverse. Hey,
Yeah.
look at this new. Come on, man.
Yeah. Correct.
Stocks is going
Facts.
down. No, no, no. Stocks ain't going down. I'm
Stocks ain't
buying
going
8
down.
billion of those myself because
Correct.
this is my company and I'm just gonna buy my shit back.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna make
it.
sure I don't
Mhm.
crash.
Correct. Yeah. That's crazy. What bank did you go to for that loan? Bank.
Thank No, no, no. I went to my Coinbase. I took a loan out Bitcoin.
Took a loan out on it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, federal government. No, you can't tax me on it. No.
Man, listen. If there's one
Uh,
thing, and I love it. I love the kids. I love the what used to be called nerds and the
yeah.
whatever. Yep.
They are the new cool. If you really think about what's cooler. What's cooler than sitting there and investing in some shit a year ago, and then the next thing you know, you a millionaire?
Man, you
Like
can't
what?
show me no dunk, no home
No,
run, no
no,
football touchdown pass, no nothing.
no.
That's
That's
cooler than a
than
Elon
that.
or a Zuckerberg or one of them do, or even a Kathy Woods or
Yeah,
whoever right now, right?
yeah,
Like
those are actually the true goats, if you really want to talk about it. And not only that, their their successes are also our successes. Ain't it
oh,
crazy? So it ain't like I'm just watching you, live your dream and then you make all this money and I'm like, oh my God, one day I want to be like you. It's like
yeah,
I'm watching you going towards your dreams and your goals and you're going, hey, this is what I'm doing. And
right.
you can do it
You can
too.
do
Now,
it too,
yeah, now
right?
you're
So
not gonna end up with $80 billion like me, but if you got $100, you might be able to get a little 800,000. You might get a little 8 milli. You know what
and
I'm saying?
doesn't that sound great?
Doesn't that
Come
we
on in.
all win?
Come
You
on
win,
in.
I
Come
win,
on.
we all
Come
win.
on, man. Dogecoin do only good every day. It
Except for
makes
those
you
dudes over there in the red with the Republican flag that says Trump
see,
2024.
this is the thing. This is the thing, right?
That's waiting for Kennedy Jr. on the grassy knoll. These
Bro, why you
niggas waiting on the grassy
I
knoll.
will not allow you to mess crypto up for me. I will
All
not.
right, I'm sorry.
I will not.
We're not gonna go there, all right?
All right,
I
because they're
heard that
there.
the
I
guy
know
did
they're
pass
everywhere.
through
I
though.
get
I just
I
heard
get it.
he
They're
drove by real
everywhere. We
fast.
cannot avoid trumpets.
The
I
trumpets in there.
understand this.
Yeah, man.
However,
Mm,
politics is effed up.
yeah,
Sports is effed up for me. You
yeah.
don't take my crypto.
Okay. All right. You know what? We'll keep that sacred. We'll keep that. Look, you know what?
I can't even I
I'm
can't
just
even
gonna
get food
doge
these
that
days, bro.
situation.
Don't mess up my crypto, man.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm sorry, man. Oh shit, man. I can't believe I did that, man. I don't know what's the matter with me.
I was looking at a football game and
Yeah.
they were in Kansas City, was it last year? And the
Mm,
fans booed unity. They had the
mm.
players standing locked arm in arm for unity, and the fans booed. They were booing unity.
Unity. Yeah, it's
Can't
like
watch football no more. It's like, what are we doing here?
you know why? Because we got Squid Games and we got fucking, you know what I mean? What's the other Purge movies and shit? It's just us and them. Like everybody wants to just be, and that's
Yeah.
why the younger generation, they're seeing that. They're watching us and they're going, you know what?
No,
We
they
don't
shaking
like
their
the way
head at
you
us
guys
and they're
live.
saying, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
We can't change y'all because
Yeah.
y'all are too hard headed and ignorant
Correct.
and stuck in
But
your
we're gonna
ways.
change it. Yeah, correct. But you know
So
what?
we
You're a
just
dying
gonna
breed too. So
fight. So we just
you know
gonna
what I
wait
mean?
it out.
We're just gonna tolerate you guys, and when you guys go overboard, we're gonna fucking blast you and hold you
Right,
accountable.
right, and
But you're
call
not
you a
gonna call it
boomer,
accountability.
call
You're
you a
gonna call it
Karen,
cancel
and call
culture.
you all this dumb shit that just gonna get on your nerves because
Correct.
you're old and you're fucking aggravated with
Yeah,
everything. You
correct.
fucking boomer, Karen,
Yeah.
old fuck,
Correct. Yeah. You
right?
know what
Like,
I
I
mean?
mean,
Yeah.
that's really what they're doing. That's what
That's a
they're
fact.
doing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah, me too. They're like this cancel culture is like there is no cancel culture. It's called accountability culture. You're just mad because there's a group of young people out there that hold people accountable for
Absolutely.
their words. That's it. Did you say this? Yes,
Let's
I
let's
did.
let's
Well,
be
we
real,
don't like that you said that. What do you
right?
have to say about it?
But
And
let's be real though.
you literally
Even
hang
with
your
the
own self, right? You could either go, well, fuck you, I don't care whether you like it or not. Okay, well,
right.
did I cancel you or did you cancel you?
But here's my thing though. Even the cancel culture, like
Mm,
there is no, like you said, there is no real cancel culture because if that were the case, we wouldn't be hearing from Dave Chappelle anymore, right? He'd be
correct. Yeah.
canceled.
He'd be canceled.
But it
Yeah.
is an accountability culture,
Accountability. He
right?
does
Which is
understand
why,
now that there's some people out there that don't agree with some of the things that he says. Now,
absolutely,
whether or not
which is
he
why
wants
R.
to
Kelly is in
correct,
jail, right?
correct,
Cancel that's cancel culture. You know
correct.
what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Correct.
Even the wine, what's his name?
Weinstein.
Weinstein. That dude.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey
Yeah.
Weinstein, yeah, right.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's cancel culture. Yeah, no, take
Correct.
him off, out, jail. He's gone.
Yeah, that's what we've always wanted, right? Because we sit there, we watch people run through the judicial system. Most of these people have gotten away with what they've done.
Oh, absolutely.
This generation is the one that's like, yeah, well, we reviewed the videos and like who
Yeah, nah,
asked you to do that? Yeah, nobody
yeah,
did. But
nobody.
we just
Nah.
figured, don't worry, Casey
Yeah.
Anthony, we're coming for you too.
Now,
And
one
like
thing is, also oh yeah, Casey Anthony, right? Somebody they definitely need to follow her
yeah,
ass. Like,
yeah,
catch her
Zimmerman,
ass.
We
Um,
got you on deck too.
but then you get the people who are like, "Oh my god, these cancel culture is just crazy."
Yeah.
They're trying to cancel Eminem. They trying to no, anybody trying to cancel Eminem.
No, I'm just
Eminem
trying
will
to.
not be canceled. He's fine. He's
Yeah,
cool. You know what I'm saying?
now whether or not they play him or what have you, that's a whole different ball game. I mean, for those of them out there, they do understand because even my kids, once you're like, I've got Gen Z and millennial kids, and I can tell you that, you know what I mean. And even though as unruly as they are, you know what I'm saying, they're crazy as hell too. But
Right.
there's certain times where when I'll say certain things, and they'll be like, "Yeah, Dad, that's not cool." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "What do you mean? This is just the way that I feel about that." They're like, "Yeah, but did you take into consideration that there's da 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 da?" I'm like, I'm not from a generation of I was raised on Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry, like, Elmer the Fudd, like this is duck
Bro.
season rabbits. Bow, you know what I'm saying? Your beat
Yeah.
goes the other way. Like,
Have you seen those
yeah,
cartoons on TV though?
uh,
Have you seen
yeah,
those
no.
cartoons on
And
TV? They don't
you know
show it
why? Because
anymore.
they don't show it because the younger generation said we don't want to see that. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
it's not even that they don't want to see them. It's because the
No,
actual racism and jokes that were in there, they can't show anymore.
they can't show them anyway. That's crazy. Yeah. But
You
it
know
was
what I'm
funny
saying?
though. I
Like
mean, I would like to see the
Foghorn
Jeffersons and
Leghorn. We used to
Foghorn Leg.
love Foghorn Leghorn. But
I said,
think about how come on.
I love
Come on.
Foghorn, man. That was my
Come
nigga,
on,
bro.
man. You can't have that on
Come
TV.
on over here, boy. Let me show
Yeah.
you something.
Which kid you think is going more gravitate toward a Foghorn Leghorn?
Me. I mean, if I, sh- I love the part when he would draw the line and beat the dog and then run back to the line, have that nigga yoke himself up. That's how I got bit by my
Yeah,
German
yeah,
Shepherd.
I know.
I tried to do the same thing.
It's right in the ass.
Yeah. I didn't draw the line far enough. That's the first time I ever got my ass ate by a German Shepherd. Yep, I was 9 years old. Who's freaky? I am. Cancel culture. I hope you guys aren't listening. Was that fall under like animal abuse, bestiality, all kinds of
Never gonna sign us up.
We just lost sponsors. My bad. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when you look at all of it now, man, yeah, it's and it's just holding people accountable for shit. But you know what? Within cancel culture though, or accountability, I would like to remove shows like from the list, and I think that those should be played more nowadays.
From the list? What do you mean?
Archie Bunker, the Jeffersons, Sanford and Son. I think those are shows that basically showed, you know what I mean, the ignorance that lies within all of our, you know what I mean, through racial and cultural barriers, which actually did that. To me, that's where the Dave Chappelle's come from. It's like, look,
Right. So wait, hold on.
sometimes you got to laugh at your own ignorance. You know what I mean?
You want to see those shows again?
I would like to see those shows again. Yeah, I think that people
No,
nowadays need to see it.
I'm with
You know
you
what I mean?
because I haven't seen Archie Bunker. What was that? What was the name of the show? We All in the Family.
All in the Family. Yeah, what's
Right? I haven't
happening?
seen All in the Family or What's Happening. I haven't seen the
Yeah,
Jeffersons or whatever in a minute. I
yeah.
mean, how do you think All in the Family? How do you think Archie Bunker would go over?
I mean, the same way George Jefferson would, right? I mean, we grew up when he was like, "Get out of here, honky," and you know what I mean. You had a mixed couple that he cursed out all the time. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
that was,
saying?
I
And
mean,
then mixed son. Archie Bunker hated everybody, right? He hated Jews, he hated, Spanish people, he hated black. Sanford too. Sanford and Son, he hated Asians, Spanish, police.
I don't know. I don't know how that would go over.
But you know what? To me, that's what made us from our generation. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's what made us laugh at each other and look at each other and be like,
Well,
"Wow, we actually have the same." But we noticed that within our own family, like, "Wow, that's my uncle." You know what I'm saying? What an asshole. You know what I mean?
I think that's a very important thing. I think in
Yeah.
order for us to actually get along with each other, different races, different people,
Correct.
different, sexual orientations, whatever, we
Mhm.
have to make fun of each other. Like that's the only way that you get
Absolutely.
to understand, right? Because
Correct.
even going to school, right? Oh, he's bullying me. Nah, he's really just trying to figure out who the hell you are.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
know,
It's just
and his tactic in communication is different from yours, and it's more aggressive, and it's
yeah.
right. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's really just about communication and getting to know each other. I
It's
think.
communication and proximity. So my thing is those shows gave you the proximity that you didn't have. If you're a white person living in an all white neighborhood or a black person living in an all black neighborhood, you didn't really get the proximity to be able. So your assumption was, oh, black people are like this, and your assumption is
Right.
like, oh, white. But when you saw these shows, now here you are, you're seeing a black person. He owns a cleaning store. He lives in a high rise. You know
Right.
what I mean? He's got, you know what I mean? An entourage of friends. He's got a maid. He's got, but yet he sits there and he has an affinity to white people. Why? Because he had to fight to get to that
To get to
particular
where he's
point.
at.
And
Right.
now a completely innocent white man that has a black wife, you know what I'm saying, that just wants to be his friend is the one that he chooses to bully 24 hours a day, 7 days, and then he treats his black maid like shit. That's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. And it also is a look into yourself and be like, you know what?
It
Sometimes we
is.
take some shit a little too serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm acting like that, I don't want people to start calling me George Jefferson. I'm not like him. I'm not. Archie Bunker is funny. I laugh at it. But
Right.
as a white man, I don't want nobody
Well,
thinking I'm Archie Bunker. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying? I don't want to be called Archie.
that's the most important thing to take away from all of that. It's that we
Correct.
can
Yeah.
laugh at it and we can get the joke and all of it, but at the end of the
Correct.
day, it's like, I know
Yeah.
this is not the way we're supposed to.
To do it, which is exactly what Dave Chappelle did, right? He literally laid it all down the line. He said his jokes, and then he brought it to the end of someone in the trans community that he had an affinity and a love for,
Right.
that initially he was confused by. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But at the end, ended up being a very good friend. Like,
Oh,
I feel like some of the people in the trans community didn't watch this shit all the way to the end. I think they went like
nah,
not even 10 minutes in, and they're like, oh yeah, he's got to be canceled. This is
no,
this
no,
is
no, no,
did you
no.
hear what he said?
They watched it, but what they did was try to they tried to put that as the same as a white person saying, "Well, no, I have a black friend, so I can't be racist," which is like,
That's a good
come on.
point. That's a good point.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a good
Yeah,
point, but it's not what he
good
was
point.
saying, though.
But
Like,
that's not what he was
you
saying,
have
though.
to
Yeah,
hear
and he's a
listen to the
comedian.
entire thing like, again, like, yeah, hear the
Yeah, and
entire
he's a comedian.
story,
Yeah,
and he's a
yeah,
comedian, right? So,
yeah.
again,
Correct.
but the whole story, though, it wasn't about, "Oh, but no,
I,
I don't hate you guys because I have a friend that's like that." No, it
yeah.
wasn't that. His
Well,
whole
he
thing still is,
mhm.
it's us against the white man.
Correct. Yeah,
No,
like we're all on the same side. And what he's saying
let's
is
get
that I
together.
had
Asians, let's get together.
yeah, yeah,
Women, get together with the black people. Hey, trans people, get
yeah.
together with us. Because at the end of the
Correct.
day, there's only one person that's really stopping us from doing what the fuck they're supposed to do.
What we're doing, yeah, absolutely,
You know
absolutely.
what
And
I mean?
he's also saying that I've had proximity, like I've had, you know
Look
what
at
I mean,
every special.
experience, and I'm there
Every
and I
special.
get it. And there's shit that I find that you guys do that's fucking hilarious, and shit that I do that's fucking hilarious. And and my Asian wife does. I make fun of her dad, her, our kids. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying? Like, but I can't talk
every
about you. Who the fuck are you?
special. He is talking about everybody. But
Everybody.
at
I
the
mean,
end of the day, he lets you know who the problem is with.
yeah,
The problem
correct.
is with
Yeah.
the white man.
Absolutely. Do you
Straight
remember
white
all the black people that were pissed off when he did the white black supremacist? I remember online was
man.
buzzing with that. They were like, I can't believe he said those words and da,
I
da, da.
thought that was
Dave
hilarious.
Chappelle.
I didn't
I'm like, that is the most hilarious. If I was an absolute racist,
with,
a white
Clinton
racist out there, how
Bixby
do you not
Clinton
look at
Bixby,
that?
right?
Huh?
Clinton
Huh?
Bixby. That
Clinton
was the name of
Bixby.
the, yeah.
Oh, the end. The end was the best when he said, yeah, why after 22 years, 32 years of marriage would you leave your wife?
She was a
She's a
nigga.
nigger lover. I was like, wow. I was like, yo, who does that? Who does comedy like that? I specifically, I don't know who I watched it with, but right after that, I said, this nigga gonna lose his show. He gonna lose his show on that one. Like, this it's my man just crossed the line, but
Yo,
that was
well,
but
who
somebody's
knew
got to cross the line.
who knew that line is probably the line that said, "Oh, we gotta sign him for 50 million."
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Man,
we're gonna take
and
him off of regular TV. We're gonna
and
put
probably the
him on
line where he was like, "Yeah, this just don't feel right because y'all
yeah,
laughing at me, not with me." Because I
not with
get the
me.
joke. I get
Yeah.
the joke. But if you're
Mm,
in a room full of white people and
yeah.
everybody's laughing all wholeheartedly, it's like, well, what are you really laughing at?
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Are you laughing at
You know what
me
I'm
or are you
saying?
laughing with me? Yeah.
Because in my opinion, you can't feel this pain to understand the joke that's coming from it,
Correct.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So you have
Yes.
to be laughing at me
At me. Yeah.
and at the
Correct.
entire situation. It's not coming from a point of understanding.
Correct. But he's a highly intelligent dude, and that's the great thing that I like about some of these stars too.
Absolutely.
I don't know if he's in on the cryptocurrency world or what have you, but I mean, when I hear about the Snoop Dogs that's got what's he got, like 16 million? Is it Doge or Sheev
I
or
think it's
one of
Doge.
them?
He's in Doge.
Doge, yeah, you know what I mean. And it's nice that they're actually putting it out there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Oh
It's
yeah.
nice that because now these become to me. I mean, like Nas. You know what I mean. People that that you follow, that you like their music. That's why I like that
That's
conversation we
Coinbase.
had the other day. It's like I don't
Scarface.
got Scarface, all of them. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like that's why when we had that discussion about like the Jim Jones of the world, it's like, dude, you're pushing 50, you're a half a century years old, you got one foot in the grave. Your bars have gotten better over the years, but I need your bars to be more to what you're doing. Just like how you used to tell us what you was doing back then, living
Yeah.
that vamp life, whatever
Whatever it
movement you
was. Yeah.
had. I do the same thing now. What life? Because I know you're not walking down the streets of Harlem throwing up the B signs. No, we know that's not what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, can you still go down there and do that? Absolutely. But after you do that and you get into that little, you know what I mean, black SUV or bulletproof, Mercedes Sprinter truck, where are you going? Can I hear those bars?
Right.
Like give me that side because that's what we're here for. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
So it's
and I think that's a thing that again it comes with progression, right?
right. Yeah.
Which is why we're doing this podcast too, is trying to get this word out to our people. Like, yo, man, look, at the end of the day, cryptocurrency is the future, right? Like,
Yes.
it is what's going to be
Well, not even is the
the,
future. It's
the
it's
thing.
it's here.
Well,
It's
it's here.
here.
It's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
And
Like
more of
I
it's
said,
gonna be here
yeah, I
as
just
the
said
years
if you
progress.
wait 3 years, you're gonna be late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? So getting in now is the only option,
Correct. Yes.
right?
Yes.
So why not?
Yeah. So
Why
in
not?
closing, what would you say would be for this week? Which were some of your best moves crypto wise for
Oh
you?
wow. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
just buying and holding, right? So Solana
Yeah.
definitely was a
Okay.
just a beast. I love Solana.
Yeah.
Right?
Period. Hey everybody, he loves Solana.
Love
Just so you
Solana.
know. If
But
anybody knows where Solana's at, let her know. Let her know. You know what I'm saying? Not that he got anything against Doji or
no, no, no. Yo,
Algo. You know what I'm saying?
I
Those
love
girls are
Doge.
cute
I'm waiting
too.
on Doge. I think Doge is gonna pop the same way it popped earlier this year, though. So come around that January, February time, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Um,
would say that too.
Solana moving crazy. Polkadot has been
Mm,
doing numbers. I think Matic is down a little bit right now,
yeah,
but
Maddox been
that can be another one which I think is gonna pop
mm,
big also because they're huge in the NFT game.
correct. Yeah. What about this Monero, man? Do you have anything in it? What do you think about it?
I don't have any Monero. When I heard about Monero, it had blown up too much already. You know what I mean?
That's what I think too. And for how much it costs, it's for like right now, it's $266 and
Right.
it's moved 2.72% this week. Like,
Yeah.
I
Now
mean, and
I
that's kind of what it's been doing. It's not like if it's been
no, it's not
consistent,
making no major moves.
correct, but it's steady though. It's almost like a stock. It's almost
It
like
is.
a stock. You know what I
But
mean? Like it,
if I had that too something to put into something, I'd
yeah.
throw it, which I did. I threw it into Elron Eagle. I think I told you about that a couple weeks ago, right? So I think that's the
What number is that one?
that's number
And we're on coinmarketcap.com just in case you guys want to.
coinmarketcap.com. That's number 36. Wow, it's up 10% right now.
36. All right. Oh, 23%. Yeah, not bad.
Right?
And it moved 12% within the past 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Now
Mm.
they're saying that Elron Eagle is going to be like the Bitcoin Junior, from what I'm hearing.
Mm.
And I haven't heard any other crypto be compared to Bitcoin. It's usually like Ethereum killer, this killer, that killer, whatever, whatever.
Gotcha.
Everything's
No,
coming after Ethereum, right? I haven't heard
gotcha.
anybody coming after Bitcoin yet, other than this Elron Eagle.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, I mean, could this be what smaller market cap businesses invest in once Bitcoin is
You know,
obsolete? Because I mean, you only
I'll
got
tell
21
you what,
million.
they got I can't believe Ethereum is at 540 billion.
Oh yeah, Oh yes, have a trail.
I mean, I'm still tripping off of Bitcoin and the 1.1 trillion. Well, damn near 1.2
Yeah,
trillion now. But
and 1.2 was
wow,
low for them, right? They
wow,
were up to 1.8 at one point.
1.8. Yeah, yeah. They
Yep,
almost
that's
got
low.
to that 2 trillion mark. They
Yeah,
almost touched it,
yeah.
and
So
they were
I
just.
think I
It
think
was just
that
testing. It was
further
testing. Yeah,
lets us know that the altcoin season is in full swing, right?
yeah. Absolutely,
Because once you start
absolutely.
seeing Bitcoin dipping down and leveling out and going sideways for a minute, but everything
Hmm.
else starts spiking, where that money
Yeah,
coming from,
yeah. Correct. That's
right?
exactly where it comes from. Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
man. I think we in altcoin season for sure, for
Well, we
sure.
just gotta hold on. Like you said, I think the name of the game is to buy and hold. I mean, for those of you out there that need more, you're trying to work from home or something like that, then I mean, hey, you do what you got to do with your scalp and what have you. There's plenty of videos out there to explain how to do it. There's plenty of places you can go that'll walk you through that.
Yeah,
It's just a quick Google search or a quick YouTube search, and you'll find somebody out there that can help you with it. But yeah, I mean, I guess I would agree with you and say page one of Coin Market Cap.
right,
Pick your
right.
poison. You know what I'm saying? That's the top 100 out of how many pages is on this? Let's see.
90.
Wow, it sure is. Yes. I mean, you talk
Yeah,
about almost
it's like
10,000 cryptos,
it's
man. Like,
like
what the
9,000 different cryptos out there, bro.
wow. So, yeah, I would definitely say that, page one.
Page
I
1.
mean, and the crazy thing with page one is that you got crypto from as high as $63,000 to ones that
Mhm.
are, what I mean, dot zeros. And when we say dot zeros, we just don't feel like saying dot zero 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 zero.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, so
Well,
whatever your financial capabilities is, you got
it
$10
it's
that's
something
sitting on the table there that you're about to go to the store and pick up a scratch off. Don't.
no,
Please don't.
please
Don't
don't,
pick up the scratch off. No,
don't.
don't do it. Don't do it. Just
Matter of
take
fact,
that
before
ten
you pick up
dollars.
the scratch off, buy some Telcoin. That's 2
Yeah,
cents. Telcoin
that.
is a great coin. You're
Mm,
right. I fully believe in Telcoin. If you can pick it up under a cent, that'd be awesome. It
yeah,
only
good job.
once it popped over a penny, it only went under a cent for like a day.
Mm. So
And I
tell.
think it went up to about 5 or 6 cents. Like Telcoin is a great one. Um,
So that's a great scratch. I mean, from page. I mean, just based off the page one, if we were to use the scratch off analogy, at the end of
oh,
the day, it's like a $10 scratch off on page one. You pick your poison. I mean, yeah, that $10 might drop down to $3, $4. You know what I mean, depending on what you pick, but it'll definitely at some particular point be more than $10. So it is depending on when you choose. You know what I mean, to cash
absolutely.
out on that. It's a guaranteed winning scratch off ticket at some point next month, next year but it's one thing you're not doing is you're not wasting that money on just a hope and a dream. You actually, in order for you to be able to benefit off of this, you have to be in it, right? If you're not
Right,
in it, then
right,
then you're just one of those. You could always tell the people that aren't in it. Like,
right.
yeah, I
True.
don't do that. All that crypto, I don't understand it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna
Right.
work. I don't even argue with them anymore. I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. It's not gonna work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna suffer some financial turmoil the next few years.
I
Yeah.
I have to admit though, like the people that I've heard that have said to me, it's not gonna work. I don't understand. I'm really not interested, whatever.
Yeah.
Within the last 2 weeks,
Mm.
all of that has changed.
Oh, really?
It's 2 different people.
Because now they're seeing it on the Bloomberg report and CNN and CNBC, and it's like, oh, I think I I think I heard Carlos say something about this, and well, why didn't
Right?
I? Well,
I
shit,
mean,
if I had he
but yo,
he
dead
he
ass. That's
told me that
exactly
6
what it
months
was.
ago. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
exactly what it was.
this is as best as insider trade. This is like the most public insider trading in
Ever,
history. Like I
ever.
don't know what people don't get with that. It's like, and you can't get in trouble for it. Like it's just
I mean,
it's
allegedly.
inside knowledge. You know it's coming. So
It's still not financial advice. So
yeah, it's
do
still not
don't
financial
do
advice.
nothing that
It's
you don't
just
feel comfortable doing.
it's just entertainment purposes. Da, 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 da. Medic, do the
I was
doge, do the
I was
doge. the Solana, the Solana, Bitcoin, Bitcoin, do the algo, do the algo. Maybe that's what we'll do when we're talking to people. Be like, yeah, today's been a great day for, you know what I mean? But if you got
Yeah.
anything in, you might
Yeah.
want to. What did he say?
You.
He just said, get rid of your Doge and buy Sheeb and Matic. With dances? Yeah, these black
Oh,
folks are very,
God.
very creative.
Right? Oh man,
Is
that's
that
yeah.
insider trading? It's like insider hand
It's
gesture trading.
it's like a show within the show. So if you catch it, you catch it. If not,
Yo, honey, what does this mean?
yo, not
No,
not
oh,
not
that's
for nothing though.
that's V chain. That's V chain. That's V
Not
chain.
for nothing. I would love for us to get to that point to where we've got like 3 and 4 different like just things running at one time, right? So
Yeah.
it's a show within the show within the show where everybody's just doing certain
Facts.
things and it's just it's comedy. It's free.
That would definitely work. I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That would, because I'd be over in my own section doing whatever. They'd be like, all right, let's pan over to Prince the Black Op. Like,
Or
what's he
not,
doing?
not even just a pan over. Like if we had a question to where it's like, you know, and you just chimed in, right? Or with something.
Just
And now
pop
we
up.
start talking about something else, but you're stuck on that. Now you just keep chiming in.
Interrupting the show, right? Be like, yeah, but
no, but as you're chiming in, we're ignoring you because we're just going. But the listeners, right? Like it gives us such a different feel. So it's like, wait, this dude just keep
that guy
going.
talking about in the background? He seems very passionate about it.
Why is he saying Bitcoin, Ethereum?
So what's with the weird dances, and why does he keep licking in between his fingers? I don't.
And the rest of the guys are talking about the fucking Raiders. I don't understand what's happening right now.
Oh, that's a fact.
Right? A fact. Like I would love to get it to like, I mean, think of like, I don't know, Howard Stern, but just like cooler and just, you know, just
I mean, Howard Stern show was awesome though. There was so much random
going on. Right?
That's what made you watch it, right? You're like,
shit.
There's a midget, there's a dude in a diaper, there's a chick with a dildo, there's
and next thing you know, he's talking
very proper talking black woman that doesn't curse, right? And then there's Howard that says fuck after everything, fucking shit and fuck shit.
Yeah, and then he's asking her about the weather and then how her weekend was. But meanwhile, you got a midget over here getting sucked over by a porn star. I mean, it's crazy. Not that crazy, but I mean, I just wanted to get into it. It's like different things going on.
Yeah, man.
And it makes it entertaining for whoever, the listening audience, the viewing audience, whoever's going to be here.
Absolutely.
With us. Yo,
just remember, laughter is necessary. We're going to take over, man. We are.
Absolutely, man. As crazy as we are and the way that our conversations actually go, I mean, that's just what I want to bring. I want people to sit in on our
listen, we are the most knowledgeable clowns you would ever meet. I mean, my head ain't this big for no reason, bro. There's shit up there. You know what I mean? But this mouth is ridiculous. And I love a good laugh. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
That is.
It is. But yeah, man. So so on that note, we'll end it there, folks. For the rest of the week, you got anything to say to the people for you know what I mean? What you forecast for the rest of the week? I mean, there's a lot of news coming out. You know what I mean? To the jobs report and all that, I think it's gonna be what's that, Friday, something like that?
I believe so. Look,
you think that's gonna do anything to crypto? Probably not.
I don't think so. No. If anything, if the job report comes out and it's crazy and this is bad or whatever, if anything, it's gonna make people invest more into crypto.
Correct. It's because they're leaving their jobs to
find better jobs.
Find better jobs. I mean,
you know what?
Never know what
Let me just invest in crypto and wait it out until they actually bring this minimum wage up to something that's worth working for, or whatever you know what I mean, like wherever you're working, wherever you're doing, get paid what you feel you're worth. That's the main thing. I think that's the main thing that everybody should take away. Don't ever feel like you're getting underpaid. If you're getting underpaid, find a different place to go to, or make your money work for you. You have to make your money work for you.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's good advice.
Because if you don't make your money work for you, please believe the government is having your money work against you. Inflation.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then the banks are using your money and having it work for them.
Oh, yeah. Yo, look at Zillow right now, right?
Zillow is like, that Zillow thing is
we're
crazy.
gonna have to we're gonna have to sell 700 homes,
7,000.
7,000 homes, excuse me,
7,000 homes.
2.8
Yeah.
billion, right? Taking a loss.
Mhm.
Well, where'd you get the initial funds to buy all these 7,000 homes to where now
Correct.
you can just freely take a loss because you were
Correct.
trying to manipulate the market and you can't,
And you can't, man.
right?
It was a good move, but it wasn't well thought out. It wasn't a well
I
thought
mean,
because
was it? Because
this
it's
is the
real.
premise. Well,
So
this is what they
hold on.
wanted to do, right?
It's real estate. So where's the come down hard on Zillow to say what the fuck were y'all doing?
Because there's no bolder market manipulation. If you and I did that, we're getting buried under the jail for it. You do know that. Because let's just use your neighborhood that you live in, right? And let's say, for argument's sake, there's 150 homes available in that neighborhood, and it's a well-desired neighborhood that everybody wants to be in.
Right,
So I'm Zillow, and I bought up all 150 of them, and now I raise the price on those houses.
right,
And if you want to be in that neighborhood, you have no choice but to pay those prices that I've not put it up to. So now it makes it look like if this neighborhood is valued here, when it's really valued here because you've got all the inventory for
right.
that neighborhood. So you're trying to name the price. Well, nigga,
It's
that's
called
jail.
market manipulation, right? Which
No, that's called jail.
people go to jail for. Market
Yeah.
manipulation, you go to jail for. So who the fuck is going to jail from Zillow for trying to manipulate the market? Or is it okay now because they're saying, nah, we're going to take a loss?
Well, you know how that goes. You know, when the feds come, as long as you got the money, people don't know that. At the end of the day, you could do your crooked shit out there. You better have the money when the feds show up because they're gonna be like, "Where is the money?" right,
Oh,
right
don't
here.
worry about it. We're going to sell these homes at a loss and all that's yours. All that's yours.
All that shit. Yeah. Do you want a fraction of my company? I'll give you a fraction of my what was that? Wells Fargo. So let's get this straight. So you were opening up double accounts for each person that opened an
Yeah.
account.
Crazy.
Yeah, we were.
Crazy.
At about $25 each. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many how many account holders do you have?
Right?
About 100 million accounts.
Didn't know
Times
that was
$25, nigga.
didn't know it's frowned upon. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy. But you know, we all know that already though. At the end of the day, the rich are the ones that get away with doing the crimes. You and I cannot do, crimes of moral turpitude because we get buried. You know what I'm saying? Wesley Snipes owed $1 million. My man was traveling out of country, came down here to Florida, to Polk County, where he's from.
Right.
Came in with a briefcase with $1 million that he owed.
Uh-huh.
The judge said, "Thank you very much, and take your black ass to jail. 1 year."
1 year.
1 year. Oh, you're Mary J. Blige? Oh, that's very nice to meet you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't. The rules are not the same. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think
But that's the thing. They've never been. They've never been.
But this is the first time in history.
Doesn't make it so either.
Correct. But I think this is the first time in history with Gen Z, and I know it's weird hearing it from a Gen X person,
Right.
but I honestly believe that Gen Z, whether or not they follow through with it or they don't, they're the first ones that actually have some power. You know what I mean? We didn't have power. These guys have. They literally control the net, man. And once you control the net, I mean, you literally control the world. You can rally up and go after government, businesses. I mean, that's why they don't like this cancel culture shit, because at the end of the day, it's like, well, a group of angry teenagers shouldn't be able to shut down my Fortune 500 company. Why? If they've been able to prove that you've been doing unscrupulous things, that's what we've been trying to do. We have to take to the streets and march. These dudes are like, yeah, we don't need to march. All right, guys.
Let me ask a question there, right? Because I believe in the new generation the same way you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the new generation has showed me is that everything that I believed in before was bullshit, right? Like I can honestly say that government is just always going to be government. It doesn't matter who you have there, whether it's Biden, whether it's Trump, whether it's Obama. Like,
they're a corporation.
Always going to move the same way, right? Like nothing has changed with the first
Mm-mm.
year that Biden's been there and
Yeah,
since Trump left.
correct. That's a fact.
So when's it gonna get to a point to where because I'm already at this with myself, which I never thought I'd ever be to where I'm like, I don't even want to vote anymore, to be honest.
Yeah,
'Cause voting,
yeah,
honestly, is
yeah, yeah.
bullshit,
I
right?
actually feel you there too. Yeah, yeah.
So
Especially when, well, they get mad when people don't show up to the
no, I get it.
to the voting booths. But it's like
Think about it. Like you
when,
have like this whole midterm thing that happened a couple days ago, right? You
yeah,
got who's it? The mayor of Miami, I think that or
yeah,
governor, whatever it was. He won
mhm,
by like 35,000 no, 3,500 votes.
yeah, yeah. Correct.
You're telling
Yeah,
me 3,500 people is what makes the difference between who's governing this state. What the
correct.
fuck are we doing here? What are we
Yeah,
doing here?
yeah, yeah. That's a fact.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's a fact. Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man. Like
that's
that's
a
not
fact.
that nothing about that is fair. And if it comes out to that small of a margin, then that
Yeah,
means you got to redo it.
yeah, correct.
It's
Yeah,
too
that's
close.
too tight. Yeah, that's too tight. Yeah, facts. But
Right?
my thing is, all right. So you and I are exchanging thousands of dollars online day to day, buying cryptocurrencies, paying our mortgages, car payments. I mean, we can get our driver's license, literally everything that's of importance to us. You know what I'm saying? We can go online and we can do. The mere fact that in 2021, with all the technology that we have, that there's nothing put in place in which everyone's actual vote can count online and it can be secured and verified, lets me know that there's manipulation there. Because if there was a manipulation, you wouldn't care. It would even make it that much better. It'd be like, well, that's great. I mean, if we're getting 80 million people to show up to vote for a Biden that actually goes down, well, how many votes are we going to get when they can just go online? You know what I mean? And I mean, the whole premise on how, because it comes from both sides. They're like, oh, yeah, well, why is it that 400 years later we're still doing this same ancient oh, well, that's just the way it is. Just like when you go in the
No, no,
House of
no.
Representatives, they
Because
walk across the
they
hall
try to
and
tell you that if you do anything online, it could be hacked, right? With
yeah,
Russian hackers and this and that. Blockchain.
how,
Blockchain technology
who's hacked it?
is
Nobody?
is
Okay. All right.
is
Well,
the
that's what
solution
I'm saying. Now
to
you see where
all
Gen
of
Z comes in, right? You see where Gen Z is coming now because
There we
blockchain is
go.
them. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
mean, that's what it is. Everything is out in the open. Everything is out there. Whoever you
mhm,
vote for. Yo, I'm looking at a thing on you what was it? First We Feast, Hot Ones, right? Where they do the whole hot wings thing, right? They had
yeah.
Mila Kunis on there.
Okay.
Uh Wife of Ashton Kutcher. She
Yeah.
has an NFT project coming out that's
Oh,
already out, but it's an animated cartoon. It's called Stoner Cats or some shit like that.
wow, that sounds interesting. So
Yo,
high cats. So like cats that are stoned.
it's R-rated cartoons,
Mhm.
hand-drawn stoner cats. They're going to these dispensaries, they smoke. What I haven't seen one yet. I can't wait to see it, right? But it's an
Mm,
NFT. Now,
I've seen a stone cat before. I think we shotgunned it. That's right.
now, hold on. But with it
Um,
being NFT, you can
mm,
actually now she puts the ending or wherever the story goes into the hands of the people. So
mm.
as you buy it, now you have input and you buy the NFT or you buy, whatever,
And
however
you
it
guys
works,
determine how the story ends.
how the story ends.
Yeah, that's pretty
She gives
brilliant.
you different things, choices, whatever, or whatever.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. No, that's
like that,
I
that's awesome,
yeah. Well, I mean,
right?
it's great that people are doing that. The NFTs are really, you know what I mean, taking a hold, man. There's a lot of people that are really trying
Well,
to
no,
figure out,
but I
you
say
know
that
what I
though,
mean?
just to go back to the blockchain technology to where you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want from it. It can be
Yeah.
something you manipulate, or it can be something to where it's just either way, it's wide open though. So
It's
whatever
still wide
gets
open.
changed, you see what's getting changed and where.
You see what's going on. Yeah, correct. You could call
Yeah,
somebody out on some bullshit, be like, yeah, nope,
here we
not
go.
that. Correct. Yes, because you're right. And I do believe that eventually, as these old farts get weaned out and
Yeah,
this younger
absolutely.
generation they
You
are
can't
coming
fudge
back.
the books on blockchain. Blockchain is there. Like
Blockchain is
whatever
there.
transaction you make is there. It's
It's an
stuck.
open book.
It's always going to be there.
Yes. You did such and such on such and such. That's just what it is. Like
Absolutely.
you can't change it. It's already there. You can't go back in and manipulate nothing.
It's there forever. You can't do nothing.
Look, my only argument with blockchain and cryptocurrency, if because we sit here and we talk so well about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that there's a little bit of racism in it.
All right, let me hear this one.
There's a little bit of hate, man. So we got a rat coin. We've seen bat coins. We know we got dog coins.
Right.
What the fuck did the cats do, bro? Who got something against cats in blockchain and in crypto that nobody, out of all the, I'm a cat lover and I know there's other cat lovers out there too.
Yeah.
Why the fuck hasn't nobody come up with a cat coin?
That's the thing. It's only you and older white women that love it.
So you need to tell me deep down inside I'm an old white woman. You know what? You might be right because I've been a little Karenish lately. I've been screaming at people for no reason in the neighborhood. Are you going to take your garbage can in or not?
You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She's just an older white woman at heart now. You've been in Florida too long, bro.
Oh, so what you're saying is that there is no cat coin in the future.
Or who the hell's buying a cat coin?
Or maybe there is a cat coin, but unfortunately it's not on page 1. It's probably all the way on page,
you know what? There
page 90.
Absolutely may be a cat coin.
You know what I mean? Somebody might have put it out there, but it's like, right? Yeah. How's your cat coin doing? It's not. But I see Raven coin is doing great. Bat coin is up. So hold on. So ravens and bats have more love than cats?
Yo, ravens and bats have more love than cats.
That should be a song. Like, see, this is stuff that Jim Jones should rap about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
No, what's going on?
Wow.
But yeah, that's my only qualm. You know what I mean? People always like, you know what I mean? Well, don't just tell me the negative, the positive. Tell me the negative. But there's the only negative that I can find. You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah, there's really I actually, you know what? Shit, before we get off, I guess I had a conversation. Nah, you know what? We're gonna have this conversation offline because it goes to other shit that we were talking about. So yeah.
All right. So at the end of the day, guys, once again, this was for entertainment purposes only.
Right. Not financial advice. But if you have any extra money, I mean, Dogecoin's definitely a good pickup, right? Ethereum Classic, Shiba Coin for sure. Algo, Matic, on Polygon, Polkadot, right? Even the VeChain, because VeChain's good too, and I think VeChain's really that's been moving sideways. It had a little boost, a little bit, but I think that's gonna pop in about 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the VeChain that I got, I'm gonna hold on to, and I'm just gonna keep. I'm just waiting for one of the other big ones to pop so I can grab some more of those. And I mean, that's the only thing that I can say in closing is don't focus on the ones that you want that you can't afford. Focus on the ones that you can afford that seem to have that movement that within the next couple of months or a couple of years would eventually afford you the opportunity to be able to buy those. Because trust and believe, a lot of the Bitcoin holders and Ethereum holders, they didn't just buy Bitcoin or Ethereum and held on to those. You know what I mean? I can tell you, speaking from my personal experience, and you know what I mean, those of others out there who started off with those .0 coins and saw a nice little come up, got scared and was like, I don't know about this coin. Let me go ahead and move this over here real quick. You know what I mean? Only to end up moving it right back because it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna hold some of this. I'll hold 1 ETH. I don't need 3 ETHs right now. You know what I mean? Especially when this other coin right here moved 7,000% this month. Let me shift this 1 ETH over there. You know what I mean? And hopefully it continues to do that. And even if the ETH goes up, you know what I mean, to 5,000, 6,000, I could probably revisit in another 2 or 3 months and pick up 2 or 3 ETH at $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. So, there's no there's no process to it, man. Just go with your gut. You know what I mean? And like I think just like Lo said today, page one, of coinmarketcap.com. Pick your poison. Don't break the
Page
bank on
one,
it.
and
Yeah,
if you can, buy and hold. Just
buy and
buy and
hold.
hold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the best bet. Buy
There's
and hold.
no get rich quick here. There
No,
is a get rich.
it's a get rich, and it's
Quick.
quicker than any other
Anything
thing we've
else. Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
This is
But
new.com. This is
but
new.com.
correct.
But
But it ain't quick enough to flip your mortgage
no,
payment
it's
in
not. It's
30
not
days to
6
be able
months.
to make you a billionaire and pay off your house by next month.
It's
Yeah,
not a 3 to 6 month quick.
it's
No,
not that. Yeah, no.
no, no.
And it's not going to tell you when it happens either. It's one of those surprise, you're rich. What?
Absolutely. But what's the best thing in that, right? So as you're sleeping, your money's working for you. You
Your
wake up,
money's
you're rich.
working for you.
Holy
Correct. You
shit.
might wake up tomorrow morning, and even if you look in your account, you're 10 cents up. Like, wow, how amazing is it that while you were resting, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You actually earned money
No,
on,
dead
you know
ass.
what I'm
Because I mean,
saying?
look at the saving. Whoever has a savings account,
Correct.
look at the last year of your savings account. Whether you have $100, $1,000, $50,000, how much
Yeah.
did that savings account render you back in profit? I
Nice.
guarantee you, it's not even $20. Not even
And I
$5.
mean, hold on, let me just scroll through real quick before we go. Yeah. Anything on page one, like literally. Take your
Anything.
pick. Like, take your pick on anything on page one. And if you had put your money on anything in
Yeah.
page one,
Because think
what
about
you
it.
had in your savings, yeah,
What was
that's
it?
crazy.
Floki Uno is on page 2 right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And last week, that was the banger.
That was the banger. Yeah, yeah,
You
that's
know what
true.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that is
So
true.
yeah. Anything on page
Yeah, well, didn't Pancake Swap make some moves? I didn't see that little sucker. That 43, huh?
Yeah.
Number
Oh.
43. Well, of course, when everybody was trying to get what was it, Safe Moon and the Doges and the
Yep.
Shiba Inu, you had to
That's
go
when
to
Pancake
yeah.
Swaps. That's when that really shot up.
Yeah, I just can't wait till some of those new coins when you don't have to go through that whole process that we had to go through for
Oh,
Safe
yeah.
Moon. I can't wait till the exchanges finally have something where a
You
coin
know,
that just can somebody make an exchange that when a coin just comes out, you don't have to go through
I think
4 different.
at that point, the established coins are already going to be established,
Yeah,
right? Like the Bitcoin is already Bitcoin, Ethereum's Ethereum, right? Dogecoin, I believe it's going to be $1.50 at least,
yeah,
right? Because that's just like that's going to be what people are going to be spending. It's just they're
gotcha.
going to spend Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Solana probably going to hit like 1,500 in the next year.
Mhm.
Cardano probably
Cardano.
at $10 next year, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I see things moving up, especially as they get utility.
yeah,
I really hope that V chain can hit for like $5 a coin.
yeah. That'd be great because I got a decent amount of VeChain. I'd like to see $5.
Right,
That'd be great.
especially in the logistics
Yeah,
field, which is what they're trying to go to. And
yeah,
logistics, they're late with everything. They're
yeah.
late with everything, which is why we
Correct.
got boats just off the coast of California right now.
Chilling.
Hundreds of thousands of ships. Like
That's
you can
crazy.
literally jump from one ship to another and make it all the way to China.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no dead ass. Hold on, real quick.
Meanwhile, I can't even get chicken in the store and all kinds of shit. Is that why the shelves in the store is dry? That is crazy.
Yep.
That sounds like market manipulation to me too. Why the hell are they just chilling there?
Yep.
Mm-mm. That's
Right.
ridiculous, man.
So this is a site that I use. Hold on. All right. So this is a site that I use for my job. Oh, you can't. Really
Okay.
yeah, matter of fact, let me. I'll pull it back here. I don't know if you can see it here.
Okay. Yep.
Can you see it better there? You see the dots or no?
No, actually, it was better on the other one.
It was okay. I'll bring it back.
God damn, what's all them files you got on your home screen? Jesus Christ. Is that all? Is that one for each ship?
Nah, that's all. Yeah, I don't know if you can see all the dots
I
on.
sure can. Yeah, to the left side of the screen. Yeah.
This
Okay.
is here where we at? Where we at? California,
That's the coast.
Seattle. That's the coast, right?
Okay.
Japan, North Korea, China.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of dots in here, and
What you say?
can't move the whole damn thing. But yo, there's a bunch of I swear, it's a bunch of dots. And oh, matter of fact, you know what? I got you. B. Hold on. Let me just
What
do.
you say is that each of those dots is a boat?
It's a ship. It's a yeah. Hold on. This is insane.
That's crazy. So then the truckers have the call for what they want to get paid now.
Oh,
Like,
but
they
no,
could be like, I'm
here's
not moving that for anything less than 2,500.
nah, this is the market manipulation. Hold on. Let me there we go.
Oh, what was that? I heard something go boom.
Yeah, that was that was me. Hold on. All right, here we go.
Well, look at you. Wow. Here for them. It sounds like music. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, that's crazy.
Because
Some are green and some are red.
So you can literally this is North Korea and Japan and all that, right? You can literally jump ship to ship
Wow.
and get all the way to California. And this is on marinetraffic.com. This is a live look like satellite look on where the ships are right now. All right, now let me shut this off so I don't mess up the sound.
That is
there you go, Kaza.
that is crazy, bro. I've
Right?
never seen that. So what about storms and all that shit? Like
They're there. They're anchored off. If they can't move, they're anchored off. I mean, and mind you, this is just between Japan and America. I ain't even go from the other side of America to like Africa and Europe and all of that.
Oh wow. So if you're living in the islands right now trying to look out at the beautiful waters, you're like, what the fuck? You mean those rich people that live on the Gold Coast of California? Look, honey, another container ship.
Yo,
do you think your Lamborghini's on that one?
right? Nah, dead ass though.
Why don't
Like
you get that new Ford Raptor, the electric one? Did you know it could power the house for 3 days? Shout out to Ford for making a pickup truck that could give your house electricity.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy, brother.
That's awesome.
That is absolutely great. Now I completely understand why, you know what I mean, the shelves in the store, because it seems to switch up. One day you've got an abundance of one thing, then it's not available, then there's an abundance of none, but you can tell there's like, I don't understand what, but what's causing them to just sit there? Is it transportation? Is it government? Is it taxes? Is it
no? It's people not wanting to work anymore, right? The article I sent earlier. So
okay,
a lot of people at the ports don't want to work for the wages that they were getting paid. Now you also have where they're putting in electric vehicles on everything, like everything's going to be EV. So the cranes are moving automatically. For that to happen, it has to work with the same timing as the electric trucks that don't have a driver.
Gotcha.
So as they implement this, the timing has to get right. It's going to take a little bit. I figure 6 months, a year, maybe, until they have everything up and running.
So you think that's literally what's causing all this?
Oh yeah, they're getting rid of people. Yo, port workers make so much money, bro. If we just if the country just printed out $9 trillion last year, they can't. What?
Yeah.
Nah. So that's what's happening.
Wow.
That's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, shout out to Ford for making the electronic vehicles and all of that. Yo, it's gonna come to a point in about 10 years where we will not be able to drive. There won't be no need. We get
Yeah.
in our car, we put the shit in the GPS,
Yeah.
it'll take us out. Everything is gonna be synced with the lights and the other cars and the whatever.
Yeah.
No more accidents.
Yeah. That works for me. I'm getting older now. I don't give a shit. Feel sorry for you younger kids out there that,
Uh,
you know what I mean? But,
Right. I mean, but do you?
I mean,
You look at the kid.
you could still have your souped up Honda. You're just gonna have to take it to the track now.
Not honestly though. Yeah, you look at the kid from the Raiders, right? I don't know
Yeah.
if you heard about the player from the Raiders that just got arrested, went to jail.
No, no.
He was in Vegas after I think it was after a game, whatever it was. Blood alcohol level 2 times over the legal limit. He was clocked doing 156, hit the back of another car and killed a 23-year-old girl.
Wow, that is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So now the girl is dead.
Yeah, yeah, and he's in jail, and his
He's
life,
in jail.
and yeah, there's 2 lives and 2 whole families and generations. It's just all fucked up now because of this.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I don't
That
think
is great.
we don't need to be driving, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Oh, I would agree. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, and then we're talking about an NFL player, right? Like, yeah, he's young, I get it, but
Yeah.
you're in the NFL. Like the NFL gives you, hey, you want to go out? We got security, we got a driver, we got. I know
Correct.
the Cowboys do that.
Like there's no need for you to even drive.
You ain't got to get on the wheel. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you
That's a
doing?
fact. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a fact. Well, his career is done.
Oh, I mean, he's in jail already. Yeah, he's that's yeah.
And
Sad.
he's NFL, so like instantly his funds get cut off too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Like, what you got in the bank is what you got in the bank. That's it. Yeah.
They dropped him already. Soon as he got arrested, and it was like, oh yeah, he got cut.
Well,
yeah, cut the water off. He ain't getting paid no more neither.
Yeah, if his family's watching this, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge,
whatever you have left,
whatever scraps is left in his account, you can
Solana, Matic, Algo.
Okay. And don't forget VeChain. I mean, that might be 3 years though, but you know,
hey, Decentraland. You know what I'm saying? That's a heavy one.
Well, if it's one thing we do know, by the time his ass gets out of jail, he'll definitely be still sitting there. He might even have more money than what he had when he's playing football.
Right. If they put it in crypto.
Yeah. If his family doesn't scalp it all by the time he gets out, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I feel bad. You know, shout out and rest in peace for
family. Yeah, man.
Girl and her family and everything.
That's unnecessary.
Yeah. I mean, they don't need to go through that.
Yeah, it's unnecessary, man. Yeah.
What if he was? Oh God! What if he was that one, right, from that family to pull everybody else up?
Yeah. Now, and then you lose that one. Yeah, that's a fact. Happens all the time, though, don't it?
No, it does. It does.
Yeah, it happens all the time, brother.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I would hate where was his team? Where was his family? Where was people around him? Whatever. Who was he out with? Whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes, people just stupid, man. Like,
yeah. Sometimes there's no control over that. You know what I mean? We've all had our moments before when we're doing something we're not supposed to, and our people and people we're out with, they're looking at us like, yeah, not cool. But we're just that so far gone at that point.
The only difference is I never had an option to where I had a driver, security, I had millions of dollars, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to think that if I was in that position, I'd move different.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, you giving me a driver? I got security. I got shit. Come on, y'all, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, man. Why would I want to drive? Like, no.
I mean, shoot, especially if you got like a sexy Mercedes truck outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, whatever the NFL. Give me a Sprinter van, bro. I don't care.
Absolutely. That's a fact.
I'm in a spot with a driver and security.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Especially when you're drinking. He was double over the legal limit. Like,
that's crazy. So he was really, really smashed.
He was smacked doing 156. Why are you driving so fast?
Sound like technically, you know what I mean? Sound like a little death wish if you ask me. I mean, the only thing is that he didn't just wipe himself out. He
Well, he
saved
didn't.
himself
He
and
didn't wipe
wiped out
himself
somebody
out.
else.
Yeah, he took
Yeah,
somebody else out. He should
yeah.
have just
Yeah.
didn't do that on your own.
What kind of car was it he was driving?
Oh, I don't even know. I think it was a Porsche. What was the SUV? The Porsche SUV, I believe. From the picture I saw, that's the thing. Because when he hit the car in front of him, they both went up in flames. So the picture
Wow.
I saw, it was like charred vehicles.
Wow.
I
That's
couldn't even tell what
crazy.
he was driving, but he was driving some sort of SUV though.
And he managed to get out. Wow.
Managed to survive. Like he, I
Crazy.
saw a thing on his nose, and that was it.
That was it. Wow.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, that's crazy.
I would say to ban alcohol, but I love it so damn much.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a ban on. It's just people, man. Like we just have. I think a lot of things, a lot of our freedoms need to be taken away, and that's just being real. That's just being real.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes too much freedom ain't that good either, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not because we don't know what to do with it, and we meaning humanity.
Yeah, we don't know how to manage our own freedom. That's the
Right?
reason
Like,
why most governments feel that they have. Well, we know what's best for you. Why? Because when we allow you to do what you need to do,
right, and then that's where the freedom transitions into power. Right.
Correct.
So once you get the power structure, now you think, yeah, now I can tell you exactly what to do because I have the power.
Because I got the power now.
Power,
Yeah.
freedom, that all that shit need to go by the wayside, to be honest.
Yeah.
Opinions. I'm so tired of everybody having a fucking opinion.
They're like assholes. Everybody's got one. Boop, boop, psh. Wow, that's what you gave me, bro. Oh, that was hilarious. So on that note, we're gonna end it as keep your opinions to yourself.
Keep your opinions to yourself and invest in crypto, fuckers.
And invest in crypto. Laughter is necessary. We're out.
Laughter is necessary. Like, subscribe, share. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Oh.